Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Thanks for joining me quickly. I just got on board one of the NTA buses this morning to ride to town. My name is Anthony Williams. For those of you watching and following us, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. This is the afternoon bus, and this afternoon bus is leaving from the ESW Junction, and of course is headed towards Broad Street. Now, if you're listening, the conversation in the bus is kind of heated. The conversation is heated. By the way, this is my driver. I spoke to him this morning. I had to call him to wait for me at the ESW Junction for me to ride with him and go to Broad Street. So he's going to probably tell me what the experience is like having passengers on his bus this morning. With heated argument, Liberians. But let me show you in the bus. As you can see, there's heated conversation amongst the passengers about the entire bus unit. I think you're seeing them waving. So you're seeing them. I mean, the argument is long. The conversation is huge. I'm going to see if I can talk to some of them to tell me. But as we leave here at WA Junction, I'll do it one at a time. It's a long conversation. Let me start with you. Introduce yourself and tell me your name and tell me what you make of getting on one of these buses for the first time after several years.
I'm charging now for government.
Yeah, just look at the camera. Go ahead.
I want to tell the government, thank you for helping the poor people for job to reduce. Now we can pay $70 now.
So how much you pay to go to town?
Why you pay $142 and I pay $70?
Okay.
No. You will go back on the second time and people will petition you. People will petition you. You know the poor people need. You know what the poor people need. No matter what. Because it's easy as a goal. No like Joseph Baka. No like director. No like anything director.
Go ahead.
I want to tell the government, thank you. I want to tell the government, thank you. We are better way that our people are happy.
Yeah, go ahead. Where me? Go ahead. Okay. 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 All right.
All one Baka has said before election.
Yeah. Including the butter? But you riding where the bus? You riding the bus? Yeah. All right. And that's screens, right? All right. Why you saying it, man? Say it, not screens, though.
Because all buses will be paying. All buses. From Baka to other, you will be all
the man said he used to pay $50 too before, so no different. What do you mean? What do you think?
No. They said it was pay for themselves. When the people was pay for themselves.
All right. All right. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me see if I can follow one more person behind there. Who willing to follow me? Who willing to follow me? Who willing? Wait, let me find. Who wants to follow me? All right. You get a lot of way you get a view now, you know. How you feel? How you feel? Yeah, all right. Well, do you smoke my phone here? Yeah. Who wants to follow me? Who wants to follow me? Tell me, introduce yourself. How you feel? Sorry, man. Yeah. But man, I mean, for a few years now, we've not had the buses on the road. You agree with me? Okay. But how you feel now that you own one? And tell me how much you pay. Okay. How much you paying for? Okay. Why do you sell the people who sell and that bus will eat? All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Some people say the reason the other buses we had did not last long that because of maintenance. Now we got new ones. What you got to tell the NTA about maintenance? All right. All right. Somebody stop here. Yeah. And how you say? You want to talk about introduce yourself? Sorry, man. Yeah, let go. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Next person, let's go. Introduce yourself, let's go. Sorry, Alma. All right. Thank you. Okay. Well, what do you say to people who don't believe that these buses are worth it? All right. Let's go. Introduce yourself. What you make of the arrival of the buses and you riding on it this morning?
When the people of Nigeria, it takes a person when the government will spend their money, our money, but it takes them to do this. So I want to tell you, thank you. Thank you for assisting me right now.
Thank you very much. Okay, I have that, bro. Biggie, we fire. Yeah. I'm a Biggie, yeah. Let go. Introduce yourself, say it talk. All right. Okay. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Sorry. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. About the first time, Yeah, understood. But you get message for NTA in terms of keep taking care of the process.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah. All right. Thank you. What man, you want to get a view? You want to share a view? In the deal of saying share a view, you are entitled to your view. Feel free. Just keep it professional for me. Thank you. Yeah. 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 Okay. I love that. Yeah. Yeah, we know. I continue so. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, like you, someone who understands government like you now, what message do you have for this government for the effort that they continuing? Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. So for you and I, about which government daughter you concerned about development? Yeah. You're right. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. You get message for MTA, especially when everybody talking about maintenance and all that thing. Yeah. All right. Thank you, people. Is there me again? All right, Mr. Galagai. I hope I got it right. I will ask beyond that who wants to talk to me. Y'all go get it back. Hey, your name, please. Okay. I'll hold it for you. Some people they are not happy for what is going on in this country. All right. Some people they want to tell it. Hey, I will come here. You better leave my ear, baby. Come here, no special. I got you know the other bro.
This is why I want you to make sure that those are stop and everything, they should be in jail. They should go to jail. They should be party on the president. That's why he is.
What's that on there? What's that again?
Whoa. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. What the? Thank you, guys. Thank you. I mean, Tata, thank you. Yeah, thanks for bringing me the chance to talk to you. Let me go to the front. Take it easy, bro. Easy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Let me go back to my position. I'm coming back. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Oh, I'm from LNTV. My name is Anthony Williams. Yeah. Cuando comience le gars tout un mot pour attendre le téléphone. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Folks, it's heated here in the bus. It's actually heated in here, but yes. And then if you notice, the bus is kind of jam-packed. The bus is kind of jam-packed, and so the folks are standing. But again, yeah, so that's it. Oh, man, let me pass you small. Yeah, I beg you, yeah? Okay, so let me make my way to the front, and then I can just show you. Currently, we are at Famuma. We're at Famuma Junction, and we're heading straightly for Broad Street. Once we get it, so you coming get on before you get on. Any message for me before you get on?
Long live Joseph Boaga, second time in power.
All right. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. Thank you very much. Well, yeah, that's the thing about random interviews, folks. That's the thing about random interviews. Yes. So, who are conductor, man? Who are conductor? Madam? Hey, you, man. You want to tell me? So that's the bus conductor, but she's, yeah. Yeah. Very good. All right. Okay. But as the conductor, I know for a very long time now, you're not sitting in the bus to do your work and see how you feel now you resume. All right. You passing? All right. Thank you very much. So that's it. All right, yeah, you thought 1 minute, yeah? She's very much pay attention how you talk. I'm begging you. I know it's been quite a while you've been assigned to NTA as a driver, and I'm too sure you've been sitting soprano, no balls, and all of that. How do you feel now that you are resuming? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So how you enjoying your passenger and their money? And then he said, somebody stop you. Yeah, well, are you? You stopping here? All right. Yeah. Yeah. They want fresh now. Everybody want rap. And I said, I'm gonna say that again. All right. Thank you, teacher. Thank you very much. So I said, folks, we're right here around the 20th Street area. Not 20th Street, precisely around 24th Street area. NASCAR, around NASCAR, Effie Shortcut. That's exactly where we are. So we're now heading towards 20th Street. There are passengers boarding the bus as we make stops. So basically, it's kind of heated in here. For those of you watching, please tell me if the sound is okay, and also leave your comments in the comment section. And also, we apologize if there are certain unfiltered words used by some of those who interviewed. Probably this is coming from the excitement, and then that's the thing about random interviews also. So thank you very much for sticking with us. My name is Anthony Williams, and I'm on the trip. I'm also having the experience as one of the NTA buses has been dispatched to take passengers from as far as Red Light to Broad Street. And you heard it from the passengers; they're paying $50 on just one trip. And so this is quite interesting. Once we got in the bus was actually in with argument. There are, how Liberia is. There are folks from, both ends. There are folks, who have their own views about national issues and you name it. So we'll soon be here at 20th Street. We'll be putting passengers down. I think you're hearing their voices. 20th Street. So, but this is what the bus looks like in it. It's got, the buses have fans in them. Chief, your buses ain't got air conditioner, or do they have air conditioner? All right, so you heard it from the driver. The buses do not have air conditioner. They have fans in them. And then they also have these hand rests, as you can see. They have these hand rests for those who will be standing. There are hand rests in the middle. There is one right here. And then there's a long one in the middle. They also do have these cabins. All right. You going?
No, I'm not going. I'm just getting the bus to enjoy the bus what they do for us.
Okay, so you happy?
I'm happy.
Where are you?
I'm
All right, Mohammed, we can't keep the poor waiting. Thank you. Get on now. So Mohammed, that guy in the bus to give his view. And you can't keep the poor waiting because of Mohammed. But that's another level of excitement, When you move on the road and carry the bus and say, I'm happy to see the bus. It's quite interesting. So I was trying to describe, what the bus looks like in it. It has two emergency exits. It got these cabins where you can put just carry-on bags. And then the buses do have fans on both sides. This is the 62-seater bus. So, yeah, there are still folks who are willing to talk. Let me join this young man. Yeah, go ahead. It's fine. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you now want more pushing quality on the bus. Okay. Yeah.
We appreciate it.
All right.
But Bunso, reaction, production, they will not build the country. We are not running forever in this country.
All right.
Now we want to build the country. So I'm about to bring somebody in the board to restrain people in the board.
All right. Thank you very much. Get a poachings. Sorry, Alma. You're sorry. All right. Thank you very much. So, you're seeing the energy for yourself. And I mean, I like his point though. The boss is, kind of heated about political conversations, but probably this is coming from the fact that this is the first time, that the NTA is putting the bosses out. So I want to make sure I don't, violate anyone's privacy. There are those who are not willing to be on camera. They don't want also to speak to the camera. So we're trying to keep it. But let's talk about Alma right here. Alma, introduce yourself quickly again. Yep.
Right now, he's sick at JFK. First time he's coming from other employees to be sick. That's what that's going to for me or someone way to come back. So I tell God, and every day I pay $1,000, which is $400. But now today I'm being tempted to come from my house and to go back at JFK. So I tell God, thank you for this time. You ask God for leader and God has given us leader. So God bless you. I'm praying for strengthening our president and getting all that. Thank you.
Okay, I wish your relative speedy recovery, yeah?
Thank you.
You getting down here? All right, 15th Street. 15th Street people at Oma down travel. So we're somewhere here around, almost at 15th Street, she's right. And our Royal Grand Hotel is just right ahead of us. So we're now making our way to town. And you heard, as you're hearing the conversation from the passengers, a lot of points, everyone is striking their point. The previous fellow there is concerned that political conversations shouldn't be encouraged on the bus to avoid, heated altercations. Well, that's his view. But public transport is formed of having heated conversations. I mean, so the bus have specific, you got specific bus stops, right? Especially for your Boga, the various areas. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Then. All right. All right. So you're hearing it. So you're hearing it from the driver. Those are the stopping points, the bus specific stops. 16th Street, 20th Street, Crown Hill, you name the various areas. So I think the passengers will eventually familiarize themselves with the various routes as they, ride on the bus over time. Yes. So for those of you in the comment section, I want to read some of your comments. Leave your comments in the comment section. Someone is concerned about these buses being distributed across the country. Obviously, there are 35 of them, and we've got just 15 counties. Obviously, the NTA in my mind, I mean, it's obvious the NTA will dispatch some of these buses across the country in various counties. There are those who are commuting between the Maserado, Harper, and folks are buying goods from Moravia to Harper. Even as we speak, the NTA has been making, frantic efforts to go as far as Harper. They've been taking passengers as far as Harper using their older buses. So I think now that they have the new ones, they will obviously beef up their capacity to reach in some of those places. Just listen to one of the passengers I spoke to insurance, I'm happy about the buses, but I would love, we're waiting for our own local county. So yes, the concerns are huge. Every county needs their share of the cake. And the NTA, I hope you're listening. Every passenger on the board wants some of these buses to go to their counties. So we are now at 12th Street, and this is one of the regular bus stops. We're now at 12th Street, and this is one of the regular bus stops. So the bus is going to stop here and put passengers down. We'll put passengers down here at 12th Street. All right, a bus stop. So we'll put passengers down here at 12th Street, and then we continue. So there you have it. I want to make sure I don't, there you have passengers going down right here at 12th Street. And there are folks who will be stopping around 6th Street. And so if you look in the back, the argument continues, the conversation continues. We've spoken to several people, heated argument on the bus. You heard the fellow. This is not about his concern is that these buses are for Liberians. It is not about who or which government brings them. That is view. That is view, and we respect that. And then there's this other fellow we spoke to, and he was encouraging Liberians to do away with the issue about what government does what, and consider government's efforts as a national endeavor. But those are their views. So yes, folks, leave your comments in the comment section. On today, the NTA have dispatched their buses across major routes within the city. There are up to 3 of them that are heading from red light going to town. So we'll take another passenger quickly this morning. Oh really? All right. Are you one of the supervisors or something? Oh, you're one of the bus inspectors. So you can tell us how to meet, please. Yeah, okay. So I just had one of the inspectors. Arriving on the bus.
Hello, Mapoya, hello.
So I show you how an announcement. The bus heated, the conversation. So this is one of the inspectors here. He has just arrived. As you can see, he's inspecting the paperwork. He just got it from the conductor.
You can't come on the ride.
So he's asking if she's getting one back. This is the first street. This is the first street. But this one just got on the bus. So that's the supervisor. Let's hear from the supervisor.
Please. So I beg you. Please, I need you to meet up. I'm an inspector. I pass by to inform you that for every time you get on the bus, please make sure you get ticket. If you don't have ticket, we'll pull you down. I only going to get to do. Don't throw the ticket down. Make sure when you pay the $50, you get a ticket. That ticket will keep you on the bus. So as an inspector, when I intercept the bus, on your trip, when you don't have a ticket, that means you ride the bus free. Before you die. Please, when you pay $50, get your ticket. Don't do the ticket, I'll keep the ticket for inspection. We'll inspect you and make sure you get a ticket. So thank you.
All right. Foreign affairs, so you just foreign affairs. So that you here, right? So someone is stopping at foreign affair, but the next bus stop is here. So that's where the car is going to stop. Yeah.
This.
When you get on the bus, you pay $50 to get ticket. Make sure you got ticket. If I get on the bus, and my police get on the bus, before you down. You ride the bus immediately. Ask for your ticket every time you pay money. Who the best is that?
Yeah, Chief, just hold on a little thing. Let me have a quick conversation with you. So my name is Anthony Williams. I'm from LNTV. I mean, let's get some useful information. Let's get some useful information from you about the bus. I overheard you talking about the ticket. But what are some of the rules that are on the bus? And what do passengers need to know as we start?
Actually, there is a bus. We call it 101.
All right.
Ranta. It's a serious issue to control. Here is the conductor in the tower. Now we go by the rules and regulations here. For serious problem. The service on the bus is wrong. But these people will not listen. So we try hard to generate money for private government. So when they implement, mean it you don't have to pay. Or the rules and regulations on the bus, and you want to do, because this side is telling all the things wrong. People can fall down from here. They must also wait the bus back, you take the time and get down. But you tell them they don't listen. But we force it to our sound go back. But a lot of rules that people can go against.
All right. Let the people get down, we'll continue. Let the passengers get down, we'll continue the conversation. But we're right here at UL, the University of Liberia. We are at the University of Liberia, and there are lots of passengers that are getting down already. So, all right. Okay.
No bus stop to Central. That's our community. If you get in and get out here, you walk to Central. That's our community. The next bus stop is Pastor Community. If we let police station please get out. Don't tell us no, we don't all work. No, but Pastor Community.
All right. So I understand the frustration. I understand the frustration from the conductor. I think this isn't an easy work to do.
The next bus stop is Pastor Community.
So $50, your ticket, and that's the bunch of tickets you got right in your hand. $50, your ticket. So the next passenger will get their ticket. He has $50. Okay, no problem. So that's it. So the passenger will grab their seat. Passenger will grab their seat. Brush it.
So why you going? Why didn't you excuse me? You didn't have the time or you better.
All right, so the passenger will have to wait across.
I don't want to wait up that way back for you to get down. Are you right?
So folks, we'll continue our trip. We're somewhere here up Capitol Hill. Right here up Capitol Hill, Capitol Bypass. And several passengers have gotten down already.
So we go ahead?
Yes, let's go ahead, please.
So another thing. Please observe the bus stop. The bus is not a taxi. Where you can say stop, where you stop. No. We got bus stops upon the road. The driver will have to observe the bus stop. So when you stop in to Central, get out to LU or you get to Pastor Community. The bus stop, the one we get out to Pastor Community or Gipsy. Pastor Community or Gipsy. Please, then I appeal, if they have the driver be responsible. There's another bus stop. So it's something the only you should get on here or go to Gipsy. Yeah. Don't give gas station, you have to stop to Gipsy.
So you're hearing the emphasis being placed. You're hearing the emphasis being placed on the bus stop. So which bus stop are we currently? So this is Pastor Community. Of course, this is Pastor Community bus stop. And as you can see, passengers are. Papa, you saying last thing to me before you go? She's quite interesting. One of the passengers there. So we're here. So our next bus stop will be at G.W. Gibson. GW Gibson will be our next bus stop.
GW Gibson, next bus stop.
Next bus stop will be GW Gibson. And then from there will be Crown Brush Street, I guess.
That is another one before Crown Hill.
Alright, that's another bus stop before Crown Hill. And then right after that, the last bus stop will be on Brush Street. So those were some of the constraints that you were trying to give, eh? Especially the issue with the bus stop, people not observing the bus stop and all of that.
Yeah. But to do that, our drivers, they know all the bus stop, and I stand over doing it. Having been regular too, so they bring the passenger.
Yeah.
I stand over, we get adjusted, and then they find all the bus stops.
Okay.
Once we go by the bus stop, there will be no problem for the driver and the conductors. Because people just say stop.
Yeah.
And you confuse this driver, that's a problem. So let go. I will talk to them and make sure you always see me once you come on the road.
Yeah.
So I was recognize the bus stop. Yeah, we got it. Just wait, now we got it.
So is that another issue? You're not to the bus stop yet. The passengers are standing already.
These are some of the things to go through, but we are trained to do that. We try to take it easy with them, and we just move on our own.
Okay.
But it's not an easy tax or any kind of route.
All right.
It's not an easy tax.
So we are GW Gibson. At GW Gibson. And passengers are, very interesting. Very interesting. So we have I think it's fell from someone. We have several empty seats now, and we are almost at our last bus stop. So almost at our last bus stop, and we have several empty seats. So we're gonna make one more trip back to our previous destination, right? Definitely. So we'll go right back where we came from. And then, but folks, once we get at Broad Street, our trip was meant to keep us at Broad Street. So once we get at Broad Street, we can end this video and call it a day. But for those of you who've been watching, my name is Anthony Williams, and I'd like to say thanks for watching. I really appreciate you being on here and also leaving your comments. It's been an interesting journey. The conversations were very heated, but quite interesting. Liberians stressing their view on riding the newly dispatched NTA buses. I think this should be the third bus that has gone to red light now since this morning. There are the old ones that are also still running. We also do have the UL buses that's also still running. So we're here at there's another bus stop right here. Is this? So this bus. All right. So they usually call this. Thank you. Thank you for being. Yeah, see, she's quite interesting. she's quite interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting passenger. She's still talking. Folks, that's it. So they usually call this bus stop last bus stop, but it's actually not, literally not the last one. The last stop is at Broad Street. So yes, the conversation has reduced. There are a lot of empty seats now on the bus, so you expect that.
You have to be there if you want to ride the bus. We're filling the bus from up in the area to set up. So Jackson the hill to be the area, get on the bus. We not stop at the wheel set up. Even go to bigger areas, wait for the bus, get on the bus.
So now on Broad Street, folks. So we're now on Broad Street, folks, and there's another Broad Street here up. That's another bus stop. Interesting. There's another bus stop here up Crown Hill.
Anytime you ride a bus, Go to PR. Yeah.
Very beautiful scenery here on Broad Street as we make our final stop eventually. I mean, there are questions and concerns about maintenance of these buses, folks standing the buses, even the passengers themselves playing their role of taking care of the buses. You might want to buy airtime. You can buy airtime to me. So we're on Broad Street already, folks. This is our final destination. The fellow says he has a serious announcement on me. So we're here. We're here on Broad Street. I think there's another NTA bus that's ahead of us that I'm looking at. Like I told you, there are several of them. If you look closely, there's another bus ahead of us here that's also taking passengers from several locations across the city. So yes, folks, thank you for watching. This is our final stop. As you can see, the bus is slowing down. The bus is slowing down eventually, and we're heading for our final stop here on Broad Street. As you can see, there's another bus right ahead of us also that has been using this route. The red light. There are folks from Gardnerville, from the Japan Freeway route. There are folks who have been, riding the bus since morning. So here's another one. 51183 is another bus that has been here. So folks, wherever you watch and follow us from, we'd like to say thanks for watching. This has been an awesome experience riding on the NTA from Red Light to Broad Street. From Red Light to Broad Street. And the passengers are making their way. So there you have passengers. So finally, bro, can you do me a favor, yeah? You want to hold this for me quickly, yeah? Just hold it on.
Hi, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching us from. Welcome to the Nightly Exchange. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you. It has been a while. Yeah, it's a lot going on. With everyone. Everyone's got some personal stuff going on, so students taking tests. The weather is changing. People getting sick and losing their voices. And we haven't been on here for 2 nights, so even I'm doing some exams myself. So I just decided to come on and just do a little, hey, hi, and little chit chatty until, instead of just keeping you in the loop. I know I've been playing a lot of videos the past days because we haven't been coming on. I have exams to take, and I still do. And I was, but yeah, just to stop by a little bit. Therese is supposed to join me. We'll see. He's a little caught up in the back. And someone that has a little thing going. Just like I said, everybody's gonna, basically at this time of the year, it's the most wonderful time. like I said, Christmas Carol. But yeah, some people are getting ready for Liberia, or should I say Africa, and some people are. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. But nevertheless, I'm here tonight to say hi. Um, until Ray or somebody can jump in when they get done, or else I'm just here to talk to you a little bit. So you know that what's going on with us. We have when you don't see us, but hopefully things will resume to normal soon. You know what I always say, please share the show, go to your YouTube, your Facebook, and share, comment, subscribe, and then please come back here and do a little chit chat with Emmy. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you all. We appreciate you. We all love Liberia. We love the good things, some of the good things that are happening, and we want to see more. But the little ones that are happening, or some bigger things that are happening, we love to appreciate it and also talk about it. Not be like the prophet of dooms, like some people claim to love Liberia and always want to see it do bad when they're not there, or when someone they're not supporting is there, which is ridiculous to me. It's disgusting to me, because I think one should love that country more than an individual or a political party, right? So you and I should be patriotic. We should be about Liberia's growth, Liberia's development, Liberia caring to see it's moving forward, or see her moving forward, right? To refer to countries. Not to be I always tell people that I want Liberia to develop. I don't care who does it, right? But at this moment, we have one person who is the president now, who we support through good things and stuff. Not support you when you're doing bad things. No, we support you to the good things that you are doing, Mr. President. And we don't care when, if he leaves, the next person that will come into the needful. Trust me, it will always be my pleasure to support that person. Why? Because they care about Liberia and they're doing good things. I love every Liberians. I love every leaders who have led Liberia, whether living or dead. Only the ones that killing my people. But I love every Liberians. The only thing I don't like is the one who were not doing the country, good. They were only thinking about they and their families, right? Me, myself, and I, and not caring for country, ruining it, stealing, looting, for they and their families to be okay. And then 5 to 6 million other people still in poverty. They don't care. Even the ones that support them, that send praises to them every night, every day, every afternoon, every evening, don't give a damn about those people. They only care about what they can get from them, the votes. Make them look stupid and just blindly support them. That's all they care about. Not those people. Okay, if you did care about those people who sing praises, who do this, who do that, you want to change their lives, and not just you and your families to be better. You want to. There's nothing wrong with you wanting you and your family lives to be better. But when you get that genuinely, when it's your own sweat and blood earning, yes. But if you had to take from millions of people to make that happen, to destroy other people, destroy the country as a whole, send your children abroad. Send your children in other countries to be, enjoying those country resources. Why? They want you claim to love, you want to rule, you want to lead, or you want to do what? You don't care about it. You stealing, you looting. You just care about it. Preying on the old people love for you, or there's nothing wrong with people loving somebody. The only thing that wrong is you trying to like take advantage of those people in a worst way possible. You should be appreciating, and you should think it's a blessing that your country will look at you. People in that country will trust you. They will believe in you. Someone they do. I just love the person. I'm not gonna love somebody to the detriment of my country or my children. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. The love should be reciprocal, right? If I love you, you should love me back. To do something and vote for you, you should do something that will better every one of us lives. Not just you and your family and your friends who are there with you doing it. So, when those people did not do well, when those people did not care about the Liberian people, when those people ruined everything, and the little that is being done to recover those things that they ruined, that they destroyed, they want to be in a corner and trying to undermine it, staging people to act like they're booing, they're doing this, they're doing that. Those same people don't even have bicycles. They'll be on. They'll be. They'll be on the first people in line to get on those buses. Like we're talking about the MTA now. Like I was showing you the video. People are already excited about the MTA buses. We always talk about people who claim to care about the Liberian people, right? When they were trying to play that propaganda, they say they care, right? But when their masters there and that spiritual leader, they were destroying these people's lives, looting, stealing. They couldn't sit there and be advocates, right? Today, the hell, the hypocrites everywhere in every corner. They love these people. Okay? So when those same people don't even have transportations, they don't even have none of those things, and then you stand there, you go stand there on the street like say you boo. How can you boo and everyone else is what? Celebrating it. That's how you know it's not. And those people will be the same, and there's nothing wrong with it. They are all Liberians. They should enjoy the fruit of the government, because that's the government, whether they voted for them or not, whether they're being blinded, manipulated, or brainwashed, or whatever, to be acting silly, and whatever the word might be, that's okay. They can still enjoy their fruits, right? Nobody should outcast them. The best way to shut your head up, your haters, to shut them up, is to keep doing good. Keep doing the right things. Because their own propaganda, their own, lies will turn against them in no time, and people will start to look at them to be stupid. Because when everyone is saying what has been done, and you on the other side saying, "Oh no, it's a bad thing. How dare you? This is not happening. Oh, there's like people that are doing this, doing that." And then the people who are living in the country telling you something else, who are enjoying that, somebody telling you something else. Who's the fool? who looks like the fool right now? Who making a fool out of themselves? So just keep doing it right. Don't ought to be people who are that they are posting to or stationed to be against, to be pretending to be against what's going on, but also they're enjoying the fruits of their whatever it is. Those people will turn against them little or no time, because they will see all of the lies. They will see all of the. That's why when when people say, "Oh, they lie," you're helping these people to lie for them to come to power. How can you lie to people who are enjoying? I don't get that lying thing. What lie is when someone sits on a national radio and tells someone who's right in the heart of Monrovia, who doesn't even have electricity. You're telling them that you're selling electricity to somebody in different country because you have too much of it. You don't know what to do with it. That's lie. If you're telling somebody that you took 25 million people out of poverty, well, you wouldn't have 5 million people living in the country. Those are lies. Not people seeing looting on an industrial scales and people suffering, people jumping over fences for rice, for gasoline line from here to the next junction. Then you telling them all the time, people being haunted because they are not something. And then people speaking about those things that are happening, they say people lie to those people. What is wrong with you? You want those people like, are you okay up there? I don't think you are. But when somebody telling somebody that, okay, these buses, everybody will be paying $50. And you on the other hand going sitting there saying, oh, they said to pay $100. They said for $50, but they tell people to pay $100. But then everybody else that didn't see something that you said $50, $50. So why can you lie to the people then to say that other people did it? Why can't you go and lie to them so they can be lying for and believe, oh yeah, even though I'm paying $50? No, you said $100. All right, I agree. That $100. Ridiculous. Thank God I'm not. Whew, I'm not gonna be, even if I move back to Liberia, I'm not gonna join any political party because I don't want to be that naive. I don't want to be that person that a politician would think that they could brainwashed to be so blind of a loyalist like that. To be so, not because you're sitting, some of them sitting in the white man country enjoying everything, and then it's telling you that please bring the trouble that was there, bring it back on you. That person needs to come back. Needs to come back to what? What did he forget? What did he do? All the damages that he caused, looting and everything that they're catching him left and right. Then the low breathing, the low oxygen that they're giving those things to bring them back to life. When it does, then they should bring that person back to what? Suffocate it again and kill it. What are these people thinking Liberian people are? Like crazy? But yeah, that's what we had in our country, right? Some people people would love people. Everybody have their favorites, whether they're doing bad or not. I guess that bias, some nature is in people. But guess what? Not everybody who are that drunk, crazy, and want to support somebody till their the detriment of the country, right? Not everybody feels that way. Everybody has supporters, but although people who are lying to you think you were so super marvelous for our country, $2 billion, nothing to show for it, nothing straight to show for it. Your successor comes and struggling, trying to make things happen, trying to, meet with partners to do trades, agreements, and stuff. Oh, he didn't bring money in a grip. The other guy, when he brought the money, told you we were all struggling to get the money out of the plane when he got back. Really? Imaginary monies. God have mercy. Lack of knowledge make my people perish. But guess what? God sent destiny helpers to people, right? So some of us were not paying attention to Liberian politics. Now, I'm not saying I'm any big shot or anything there or whatever, but the little people we know there, I mean, you can have the big shots. There's someone that going crazy because they want to, personal reasons and stuff like that. That's fine. But the little, community people we know, we'll keep talking about them, talking to them to not make that mistake. And it's a good thing that when you talk to people in Liberia these days, they are so aware now. people are so aware. Like some of before you even open your mouth, they would be telling you things. They would be telling you things that is going on in Liberia now. That things that were not happening. Things that the way the country looks now and things that are going on in the country now, that why would we want to go back to something that wasn't working? Some of those people that even in that, this is what we said, that you have reactions and you have seditions. And don't get me wrong, it's not just sedition alone. They have other people, even some Unity Party people. They have blonde loyalists everywhere, right? Because you're a United Party person, if a United Party person is serving the government and they're doing something wrong, you should be able to point that out, right? We should love Liberia, and Liberia should be our first love. Yeah, we should love those politicians. I love them when they're doing something right for your country. Not just, oh, I just love them. What is that doing for you? What is that doing for your children? How is that putting any food on your table? Right? How is that doing any of that? Welcome, family. Did I catch you off guard? But yeah, we should love them for those reasons, because they are putting Liberia first. Not because they're celebrities. Well, celebrity, we love our celebrities. We love them. They bring light to the country, right? Oh, because their person is from here. Yeah, that's my country name. But what is that doing for the little 3-year-old that is sleeping with hunger, right? The 3-year-old that is not going to school, 4-year-old, 5-year-old. What is that doing for them? Because you got Liberia name on the map. Think about it. It's a good thing for family to be from Liberia, and he's the what? Biggest brain surgeon, right? In one of the big hospitals in Georgia. But family getting that, that's family money though. It's going from family's pocket. It's going from the family wife and children enjoying that money. Is that money doing anything for Liberia? No, it's all the first, all the biggest, all the renowned brain surgery from Liberia. Yay! Then after that, what? The roads are what? Muddy, not pliable. People getting stuck in the mud. What does that mean? But if Pamela comes to Liberia with that big old thing, right, and start to work in JFK, give his time to JFK, and the little boys and girls, all the pregnant women, all those old women and men who are dying in the hands of colonized doctors. If family comes and start to give those services to those people and making things better for them and everybody, as they get stuck in what Grand G there, they're running them to JFK because what? That the family is there, right? That's something that is benefiting the people. That's something I would be super proud of. If somebody want to get from that, I said, no, you cannot, because he's benefiting the people, right? But Famula is just here in a sense. Or Famula is traveling around the world, making his own money. Then I should be happy. Famula comes to Liberia, he want to loot the country. Famula comes to Liberia, he's not doing anything right. We said, because Famula is a renowned doctor, so we make him a president. Then Famula comes to Liberia, the best renowned doctor, and start to destroy our country. Famula, God forbid now. Bear with me. I'm telling you, see, for example, then I should still be there because Famula is a big doctor. People know him around the world. So I'm supposed to put him there. I'm supposed to keep voting for him. Why he destroying my country? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? So, anyways, I'll stop right there and let Famula come in. Welcome, Famula.
Thank you very much. Are you hearing me?
Loud and clear.
All right.
Eesh. Emmanuel, that lights looks like Jesus is coming down over your head.
Yeah.
Looks like a halo.
Emmanuel is using
Well, he got an Emmanuel name too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, he using a blur
There you
background,
go.
and then the light was directly over his head.
Thank
So
you. Welcome. Go ahead, family. Let's see. I was just giving a little, because I was here by myself, so I enjoy myself. But you can come in. I don't know if you listen.
well, I mean, it's always a pleasure being on. I've
Thank
been away
you.
for a little while.
Oh, I was telling the people all about obstacles and challenges and everything
Yeah,
that's going on in the back, but
yeah, but we still
it's still
mustering the
standing.
courage to still come back whenever we have the chance to, just squeezing in time. But it really been a
Absolutely.
hectic time. And these are the sacrifices that one who make for their motherland. And tonight, I just going to add my voice to the many other voices that have been speaking about training issues in the country. We saw the government of the Unity Party under the stewardship of um, President Joseph Jimon Boakai try to alleviate the uh, the heavy weight of transportation in Liberia. For far too long, the transportation sector has been monopolized, and there were people who were using that to undermine the existing reality of the government and inflating prices and doing things their own way. And in the end, it brings embarrassment and it turns the people against their own government. So, in a very timely manner, with the farsightedness of the leadership of the National Transit Authority, they talked about procuring some fleet of buses to limit the issue of high transportation costs. And today, testimonies are out there. People are happy
Yes, sir.
that there have been competition now. So the government roll out their price range now, and then and more people are getting on the buses. They are commuting. And while it is true that the government was beating on maintenance, the government had also gone far and beyond to make sure that the number one thing that will maintain those buses is when we have pliable roads.
Right.
And with the robust and uh, infrastructure uh, autopause project that the Minister of Transport, let me say Minister of Transport, Public Works, Honorable Giddings, has already embarked on. This is something that will also help in the process of the maintenance and reserving the buses for years to come. And I think the leadership at the NTA now are more responsible. We're having decent leadership there now. They have revitalized the workshop they have over there. It was broken down and the building got burnt and all those things, and they were able to not only the 35 buses that the NTA brought, but there were some other buses that they were able to resuscitate. How to say that, how they were able to reawaken and give it a never give it some lifespan so that it can help in the process, because we have 15 counties and we have 35 buses. And I mean, it has really, 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 really been helping the Liberian people. And we also see a lot of noise going on and on. And I was happy that the senator of Bond County, Honorable Moy, reached out and appealed to the Public Work Ministry to give the go ahead or to to complete the documentation for the job reward breach that the CMC were making noise all over the place for, that the government is stopping them from building breach and thing. And that entire issue have been laid to rest. And finally, the document is out. The public work has finally told them with all of this specificity in every engineering thing, they said they will make sure they supervise the project. They have already given them the go ahead.
Yeah, they gotta do that for safety cause, for safety
So
reason.
because we already know that Musa ability in the kind of for showmanship he want to do, we know you go and build one-way bridge somewhere and you say, oh, I build bridge, a bridge where you can only one car can go almost like that.
It turns out you go bridge.
Yeah, that bridge we have in Cardwell over there before man said he was able to pull the new bridge over that Cardwell over that Saddon Creek over there. There are only one car going. So when the other car going, you have to wait your friend can pass before you go. That bridge and they running around.
That's crazy. No, you can't build something
but
like that.
I'm happy that the government is opening up. Look,
yeah, I'm glad. I'm like,
you cannot. No, you cannot. You cannot. You know, like bro, it's not. Sometimes we just pray for that country. We that love that country so much, we just pray for the country. Because people that we're thinking that they are in leadership, that they should have heads over their shoulder, and they should show direction. These are the same reckless one that are caught on camera using languages that does not represent it at all. Imagine Emmanuel, a very decent young man, is being elected by his people to go as an honorable, and they gave him a title called honorable, and knows full well that in every developed country there is private partner or private public partner relationship between private individual and government in collaboration to enhance infrastructural development. And people use a nice tune, but don't use reckless tune like, oh, anyway you like it, I will pay road, you're not starting to pay this, you
can't do that.
Something, and you making things to look as if you and somebody in confrontation. That's the reason why I agree with Senator Moi that it is anger that is making because of the 35 cents. Because you're not doing all of this, you're not doing all of those back and blow and all those things you're doing, all those tension you throw. You're not doing it. But as soon as the people go straight to that particular area, they clip your wing, boom, you jump outside and you say, you are the new Messiah. And you are the new one that have gone to John the Baptist and got baptized. And they have him open the door for sitting under your head. And they say, behold, this is my son, in whom I'm well pleased. Like you the one that you are the son now that he brought. So we have to change our way we talk. And if you want for people to take us serious in our country, you have to change the way you approach situation. And that's the reason why many of the young people over there always they look, children learn from their parents. If you wake up in a household where you see your father is a very abusive man and beating and kicking, or even into some illicit stuff, it will take a grace of God for you to escape that particular bad habit of your parents. It will take only the grace of God.
Thank you.
But we've seen our leader using those kind of. That's the reason that the young people they are not even looking at amicable way to resolve issues. Everything they want to fight, they want to use invectives, and no more people putting their brains together and putting their mind together to discuss the issue with logic and tolerance. But this time, everybody, as soon as you talk one or two, when the person wrong out there, the next thing they won't fight. So, they cursing, and fighting. We see our lawmakers as an example, and some people think that this is decent for you to use the kind of for invective, and before the camera, and you be tuned out of session, and then the next thing they'll say, everybody want to defend their side. Oh, that, but anyway, it left again with the Liberian people. 2029 will come again. They will take some of those boys who are reckless political fortune hustlers. They'll just go in there. Like people that Yeke Koluba, Yeke Koluba Empire already finished now.
Thank you. Let's
That's
go,
it. It already finished
Emmanuel.
now. They finished now because the men are working for them. The men get go out and throwing us out, intentionally go so they can pull us out. Then you go sit down home. That's all.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Let's yeah.
Yeah. Good evening, good evening to all of you. It's a pleasure to be here again. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure is all mine.
Yeah. So what's the topic on the discussion?
Oh, you just want to go in? Okay, I like your speak. So, I like your kind. So we had two topic which someone has already gone into one and the other one. But first let me say something about what Family said about the breach building. I'm glad that the government did. To be honest with you, Family, I was kind of feeling some type of way about that when they said that they weren't allowed to do it. I'm like, why not? All you should do is to monitor that project, right? Because this is what this guy is he's upset about something, obviously, because the only play that Musa Belidi was doing this thing was the district he won in, so he can win that district. And there should be this is what I'm saying about Liberians having, being aware now. For all of this 35 cents and something, all of the proceeds and stuff that come out of the Liberian people making Musa Belidi this money man that he brag about and all of that. Why can't you allow him to build a breach? Let him. If Musa Belidi want to build thousands of breaches in Liberia, let him do it. Just monitor it and make sure it's safe for the people in that community. That's all you can do. If somebody has stolen some way from the Liberian people and wants to pay that back by being angry about somebody making them angry and they want to do that, because giving it back to the people is what to those gestures like breaches and stuff that he's not getting paid for it. So when that happens, those are the monies that he brag about, that he goes through those high fees and stuff from the Liberian people. Those are the monies that he giving back. So why would you stop him from doing something like that? I was kind of feeling some type of way. I said, yeah, don't do that. It will make it look political, and I don't like that. And I'm glad that they reconsider that decision to let him to do it. Let Musa Belidi do it. Musa Belidi said he want to build breaches. Let him build breaches. Okay? Any other body who have, like Edward Snowden, who have been sucking on Liberia like leash on somebody, they want to do anything. So as long as on it's inspected and it's under the confines of the law, and you inspect it, you make sure it's safe and something for, let them do it. They are giving those things back in some way, somehow, that they took from the Liberian people. Let them do it. Why stop them? So I'm glad they reconsider. That's my thing. But let's go to the emptiest buses, Emmanuel. Isn't it country, right? People are happy. But when they came, when the first guy that we saw people being staged, because that's what I call it, because every other videos that I'm seeing, people are excited and something about these buses, but there's one spot that, because the government announced that they were bringing those buses out that day, by the way. So it was just that one spot with seeing people there still booing, right? And then along the whole way going through was a chair and something like that. Now you see people trying to make play some kind of politics out of this, saying that it's not I don't know, it's not a good thing, or those are buses. They lied, it's not good buses. They never told you. They told you some of those buses, the ones that they rehabilitated, they told you about it. And then they brought in some new buses. So people are making it seems like they're every buses that running in those streets are all old buses, because they want to undermine the process. They want to undermine the workings of the NTA and all of that, right? So, that's what Family has already touched on. It's that was one of the topics for you to send me on it. If you want me to play this video, I had 2 other videos here. I will play this one so you can. But go ahead,
I
touch on it.
follow
For the,
you. I was on earlier when you played the entire video from red light to.
no, not that one.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you. You know,
Yeah.
you should understand that this is politics. The government is politics. Anything that had to do with government is political. Anything that had to do with elections, anything that involves elections is political. So we see people play politics, people always play politics. And you don't expect people to be happy with you when you oppose them when they were there. They will try their best to oppose you when you get there. That's Liberia. It's not just Liberia. That's what politics is. We should live with it. And the politics we know in Liberia is the politics of the CDC and the United Party. United Party do it, CDC will do it. CDC do it, United Party will do it.
Oh, then I tell you. Oh, any the judge we had, and some of the so-called educated will know those. Any the judge we had too. So why we can't do it to them too? Like, really? That's your defense.
That's what I'm saying. You know. So on that one, that I always say, if we want to see Liberia go forward, we shouldn't say politics. We shouldn't say CDC. We shouldn't say, it will always be there. You can't take it out. It's like 2 women get married to the same man. No matter how the men love the 2 of them equally, they will not be happy. That's why some people say, happy is wrong to have 2 wives. That's just because of that. Because it's just hard for him to be satisfied. The woman will not be satisfied because she got mate. That man should buy other than the same car.
Will you be satisfied if you get mate?
Why?
Will you be satisfied if you have mate?
If I'm in a society where it is allowed, yes, I will be satisfied.
What about society? Because everybody doing it now. Will you be satisfied if you got a mate? That's what I asked you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yes. If I'm in a society where it is allowed.
Whoa. Back it up. Let me get this straight. Family, do you have your recording? Because we'll save this somebody here.
I'm there. I know what I'm saying.
He'll be satisfied if he have a mate.
If I'm in a society that it is practiced, yes.
Don't worry about the society, man. We are all in that society right now. Women can have more than one man. Men can have more than one woman. It's happening right now.
It's not legal.
Don't forget about that society thing. It's not legal for men to have 2 women too either.
What?
It's not legal for men to do it either. And it's not legal for women to do it and they're doing it. So I'm asking you now, you're in this United States. Will you be happy if you have a mate?
Amen. Let me repeat myself. A society that practice that, if I'm in that society, I will live with it, and yes, I will allow it.
This society practice it. I mean, not legally to say they go to the court to get married, but they do it.
Then it is not the practice of the society. Something that you don't secretly, it's not secret. I'm telling you, it's not done in my society. It's done in America, but not in my society, not the state I'm in. It's done in Utah. In Utah, plural marriage is allowed. In Texas, plural marriage is allowed. Not in the East Coast where I'm living, plural marriage is not allowed in the East Coast. So it's not practiced here. In Africa, there are some African countries that still allow plural marriage. But it's not happening in Liberia. So if you're in a society, you live with it because that's a society you find yourself in. That's what I said. Mm-hmm. And I'm clear about that.
Go ahead.
The family I was born in, my father had many wives. So my mothers and her mates, they were content with it. Today, the society we're in,
they're not content with it. They had no choice. They knew no better. But
that's the society. Today, are we happy? Hold on, Smile. Are they gonna open that up? Because I prefer hold on.
Yeah, you got a background noise.
Look, Amy.
Yeah. Okay, you're sorry. Sorry, I'm sorry. Too sorry, please. So, the society in details today, whether you like CDC, you not like CDC, you hear CDC. Today, whether you like United Party, you not like United Party, you hear United Party. Whether you like Joey, you not like Joey, you hear Joey. Whether you like Joseph, you not like Joseph, you hear Joseph Burger. Because the society you find yourself in. You something about? People will boo, and all on the same boss that they boo at. That's the society we find ourselves in.
You're the first person in line.
That's what I'm saying. Why? So the society dictates. Today, in other countries, like agriculture that grew up at certain age, you can't be in certain class. In America here, at certain age, they say, okay, you know, I've been too old, go to GED. You can't go back to ABC. So the society dictates to what we do. But for me, the last time I was on this show, we were talking about the budget.
Mhm.
So I want us, if we have the time, we invite people who understand the budget to dissect this budget to us. Whether it's actually going to change things in Liberia. You know, it would be good for us. We have a big budget. Is it in the interest of the ordinary people? Is it going to help to change the way schools run? Is it going to help to change the way we run our hospitals? Is it going to help to change the way we do things in the streets? Because the budget should be the tools the government is using. We have the bosses. The reason for me, I don't blame people who boo the bosses. Whether you boo or you not boo, if you go pay money, you go pay anything tomorrow, you still pay taxes. They still sponsor that boss. So whether you agree, you not agree, you still pay taxes. And as long as you paying taxes to the government, you have to benefit from the government as long as you live in that country. So you boo, you not boo, it's not going to change Joseph Boakai from being president. You can go and do everything you want to do in the street. Joseph Boakai is president for 6 years. You will live with it, especially when you're in Liberia. Maybe in America, you said, I don't want to hear Joseph Boakai, so I'll not go on any Liberian show or I'll not listen to any Liberian thing. Well, you got an option. But in Liberia, can you run from Joseph Boakai? You can't. You have no option. So you crowd, you cancel, you do whatever. Joseph Boakai is your president. Whether you voted for him or not, whether you go to bed and pray, God, let him die tomorrow. You don't go me. So now you don't expect God to answer your prayer. So that's life. We have to live with it. The society dictates. That's it from my end.
You know, living with something, being content.
Let me just add something in before you come in quickly. And this, I just want to quickly chip in 30 seconds. This is directly for the Liberian people. The mistake we always make, thinking that we going to love our political institution or political leader over our country.
I already talked to them about that.
And you boo at those bosses. It was not Joseph Zuma Boakai personal money he took to battle bosses. It was not. I don't know. This is where the education is important. People are too blind in our country. Let me get take Simon Freeman, or I don't want to talk about that one said. But people are too blind in our country that if you are inclined enough to know that those bosses are your own, all the time you're spending on our brush screen, all the time you're spending in town, the transportation you're paying to go order to go stand to go boo those bosses, that you the one paying for that. Are you the one paying for them? You don't want paying for them. So whether you boo it, you not boo it, it's not the president you booing yourself. Because in the end, your family and everybody else have no other option. You get your own private car, you standing on the street, the dog blowing you. In the evening, you go sweat and be pushing somebody to stand on that same line to get that same bus because you're not even getting money to say you get private taxi or charter taxi to go to your home.
That bicycle.
So anything you see over there that the government brings to the country for you pay for it, and that's the reason why they say everybody should put hands together to protect it, to maintain it. So when you see somebody sitting there in the bus eating and throwing trash in the bus, you as a citizen, your money inside, tell the person, say this is not right, pick up your trash, put it in whatsoever bag you have to put it in, and take it to your house or put it somewhere safe. Even on the street, you have the right, because the people that are sweeping that road, the truck that I saw the MCC using to sweep the road, that taxpayer money they're going to use to maintain no truck, and they even pay the driver that will be moving no truck, that your own sweat and blood. So let's just take the whole President Boakai thing one side.
Thank you.
And take the country and put it there.
You know, that's what I was saying earlier before you guys came on. You know, and the whole mentality about government property, if family just lay it out the right way, If government is paying attention, doing one thing, and you're there destroying it, they have to come and keep doing it. There are other places that is supposed to be directing those resources that you are stopping. Other resources that are supposed to benefit you that you are stopping. And then politicians coming to you to stage something. The MCC is cleaning up the city. And then people getting paid, Zogos or whoever, then to go put trash back to wherever they're cleaning up. Getting rid of waste, those kind of trash and stuff that we use in our country, that's a lot of money. It's not cheap. It costs a lot of money. And you see everywhere else. Look how the city looking now. I mean, it's not perfect everywhere else. It's not something, but look at it. Look at the physical. Don't you feel good? Breathing in good air and stuff. And you all the sicknesses and stuff that we have, and you know, every day somebody wishing. I'm not saying witchcraft doesn't exist in Liberia, but some of the things that we can see is our own dirtiness. The flies, something you got trash all in front of your home kitchen. You eating it, coming, or you fixing your food, it coming sitting over it, and you eating it, and then you get sick and die. Oh, they wishing you are not even sick. Some of those things don't even keep you for long, right? And then they're cleaning up your surrounding, your city, your homes, and your community for you to help out and do it. Then some politician will come tell you, oh, they're making something to make them look bad. Who you think you're doing it to? That person that's sitting there, he got 24 hours, somebody cleaning up his house. He breathing in fresh. You see how old he looks, but look at him. He's healthy. You're doing it to yourself. You're not doing it to him. And those politicians that want to influence you to do stuff like that, they're cheering it in abroad, in good country, like breathing in clean air. And they're using you because they want to come and steal, continue to loot, they're using you, your children's life, your life, to do ugly things. And you standing there and think that love or whatever you got for them, not for yourself. Forget about the country, but what about yourself? So like I told you earlier, and family have already said, these things, it doesn't matter who's there, as long as they are doing something good, keep it up. You can still go to the box and vote for your political leader that you want to vote for when election time comes. But should you be looking regularly to should the Liberian people, including you, be suffering before you can do that? Should you keep them in trash, dirt? The way they said it was dirty, stink everywhere, looking something, and people, should you keep them like that just because you want your politician, your spiritual leader, or your whatever to come to power? Shame on you. Shame on you. Here in this country, people can say, yeah, they both play politics, yeah, something, but at the end of the day, when that election is over and that's something, politician, the citizen see that is benefiting them, trust me, they don't care who's on it. When that check is coming, got no name on it, no party name on it. Okay, they'll be enjoying it. At the end of the day, when election time comes, they go to they pull and vote for whoever they want to vote for. They see how the economy is going. A Republican will see, oh, maybe the Democrat is doing good with the economy. I'm going for the Democrat this time. A Democrat is, oh, the Republican is doing. That's how the people do that. Something they're not here brainwashed. So don't get me wrong. They have some of them that have their diehard supporters. You can't take that from them. But for the most part, for the majority that know that something good, they are always like that. Nobody's saying you shouldn't love your political leader, but when you see something good happening, why would you want to think that? I understand, man. That's saying, oh, it's politics. Something you have to educate these people. Yeah, you can be a politician, you can love somebody, but you have to be something for yourself. You have to learn how to save yourself as well, because these politicians don't care about us. We can love them, we can do all of this. Most of them, they just there for their own something. Look at people like what's his name? Musa Belede in our country making money. Say he from Sector PA, right? When did he know? He been passing my bone kind of the golden in my country. When did he know that all those places need bridges to be built? You might want to be a president first. You might want something for the Liberian people first. And this is what I know is not genuine. It's because all of this money that you spending when you come, you will want to get it back somewhere, somehow. And what am I at risk of losing? Because all of those thousands of dollars that you want to, I'll put reach out, put so the people can give you their votes. What are you aiming to get out of there? Oh, my money I spent, I will get it back. This is how these people think. And you think that coming, the best school here, the best reach out, the best hemp pump here. When they get there, those hemp pump, they want to get that hemp pump money. They want to get the water that is coming out of that hemp pump money from you. That's what we always sitting here crying about their salary, their day, their benefits, like that. Because they know. So you need not to be fool and be how they call it now, like and I like how people are working in there. But some of them, and we'll keep talking for the rest of them. If somebody who was there, they had it before and they didn't do anything, all of a sudden they got intention of becoming something, all of a sudden they become the, all caring and loving person now. Don't be fooled. I'm not buying it. But who in the back there? I can only see the person Sabu. I can see that. Oh, there is all my boy. Since why apart? There's no. Please turn your camera on the side. You're looking like straight. Can you lean it? Rotate it.
I tried to rotate it, giving me help. You okay like that?
Nah.
Hmm?
Will you want us to watch it like this?
No.
It's not okay. Maybe it's not set.
You
have to.
When the last time you restarted your guy again?
You okay like that?
You look strange among us, that's all. But
when the last time you restarted the phone?
I mean, I can restart my phone until the battery go there.
Restart it and see. Then you start when you do it will be all rotate. You restart for long.
Okay.
But if Amy say you should continue, you can continue. But for me, if she want you to actually rotate it and not rotating, either you restart it or you try to do
the stream. Why you talking here going? I missed the David here.
Your phone going off?
So guys, there's something I'm looking for there. How would they mean looking for something? There's this news today that I heard that from Liberia there is break. I've jumped up there and I'm trying to look for the communication, but I don't know why. Something, but go ahead. Did anybody see that, or it was just me?
Look, I saw that today.
I heard about it, but I did not see
it's trending because Frompe Africa, when they eat.
This is a serious health issue. We have to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, Frompe Africa, instead of bringing the kind of news, they will leave it. They go bring something that is not even important. Yeah, but follow the story today. I think I have the
yeah, can you please read it for us because I'm looking for it. I can't find it. Because that is very important and very alarming.
It will happen. It's forced to happen because these have been in the loop for long. We overlook it. You remember during President Salif time when somebody was advocating that there should be a law to take people off the street, and the president said that's the people's right.
Phone ringing.
You can hear me, eh?
That ain't phone ringing in your bag. Is that your brother sitting next to you, the one that's supposed to come like 2 months ago? Emmanuel, you're muted if you don't know. Oh, he's on the phone. Go ahead, Pamela. If you have it, you can read.
So we have about 36,000 people been tested positive by a report today given by the head of the AIDS Commission.
Wow.
They said it was 34,000 from last year, and now it is now 36,000, 6,000 person on it. So that was why I copied this. You know, people make so much fun out of this life that we live, and there are still people who are still in denial, who still think that this
Is it not real?
yeah, this number was
Wow.
exaggerated.
Why would I do that?
That number is even less.
I
And
don't think so.
the reason I'm
Because-
saying it, it's not.
I'm coming.
Yeah, let's.
I said it today in the group chat that imagine that this was not they said it was a survey, because according to what the lady read, she said it was a survey, but we still did not get the holistic, and because they can't tell us that they tested all the 5+ million population in
They
Liberia.
did not.
They did
That's number gotta be
So
less.
if the data are correct, they still have to tell us the result was ambiguous. For me, I know that the number was ascending, because the last time I also shared it when they were showing region in Africa with the highest rate, Liberia was one of them. I shared a video in the group chat, and I said this is something that is alarming, and we saw that the AIDS Commission came up, and this is what somebody wrote. Let me just read this quick. He said, I shared it in the group chat already. He said, beyond data, investigate, inform, protect. He said, a call to the National AIDS Commission. He said, the concern is not simply how many people tested positive of HIV. The real question is how many people were tested to arrive at those numbers.
Right.
We want to know how many persons. Without knowing the level of testing coverage, it is impossible to make meaningful projection about what the national landscape would look like if everyone were tested.
Damn.
The commission must also present clear data on factor driving the reported increase. They have to tell what causing the increase.
Seriously?
And many Liberians
around. Everybody's sleeping with everybody without protection.
Yeah, but you still have to give us data. You can't get tell us say, oh, this XYZ. Tell us how. Why is it increasing? Because many of this issue coming up now because of the cut in the AIDS. You know that USAID was helping significantly with that particular issue.
With condoms.
Yeah. Yeah, over millions of condoms were coming to USAID.
Don't give me.
And now
get their own condoms.
You know how many cheap and you know how many cheap and unprocessed condoms they have in Liberia? All kind of condoms that get smashing all over there. But let me finish just quickly. He said the commission must also present clear data on factors driving the reported increase. Many Liberians still believe HIV is transmitted only through sexual intercourse, often assuming this refer only to male and female relationships. Yet, this is just one of several transmission pathways. Because as soon as some people hear HIV now, the only thing now today you hear anything, everybody running around and say, oh, you get 3 girlfriends, you get 4 girlfriends, you get 5 girlfriends. You're talking about the thing that the transmission of the HIV is just between men and women. No. So they also have to tell us more about that. Say understanding the role of bisexual and homosexual activity in a broader epidemiological picture is equally important. Because we already know now what's happening now. The generation that we're going in. And things that we used to frown on before that was never allowed in our public glare. But today, when you go to club, you see some group of human beings say they honor certain pronouns and they are certified with that pronoun, and this is what they want their life to be, and nobody should choose which life they're supposed to live. And those are the promiscuous nature that is also helping. I don't want to help them. They're supposed to tell us that one of the reasons. So they say beyond sexual transmission, other potential risk factor deserve attention, like the beauty care. Everybody going to do pedicure, manicure. Beauty care services are now a widespread income generating activity, especially feet cleaning, which
If
often
that thing
involves,
cuts somebody and they use it
yeah,
on another person, because
which often involves tools that may be reused.
they're not
So
sterilizing it well.
yeah, so these practices must be assessed to ensure they are not contributing to the spread of the HIV. What Liberia needs is evidence and not figure. That's what the person wrote. So, this drove my thoughts. We need evidence. We need not only the figure. Now you say that 36,000. Look, while you were saying you're not saying 36,000, somebody was somewhere in some corner laying out doing threesome. You're not saying figure. Somebody saying that somewhere doing threesome. Somebody somewhere, thinking that, oh, I already eat it today, I'll eat it tomorrow. Or somebody somewhere saying that in some salon, they cutting their nails and they chop them and say, oh, sorry, I mistake. They say, oh, don't worry on that one. You're not even thinking about what, whether this instrument that caught you, is sterile, it was disinfected. You don't know. And also, people going down, they buy condom in and there, not even knowing. In fact, motel and when you go there, they say they're giving you condom. You don't even know what a condom is, a standard, and is a good quality condom. You don't know. All you know, you're allowing your erection to give you direction, and now this is where you are. You see that? You go into the barber shop, they're using the clippers on you. You don't know who used it prior to that.
Thank you, Pamela.
And a lot of things inside. But I just want to stick to this particular thing that this person wrote. We need not only statistics, we need practical, assessment.
I agree.
And some other people broke down. Some other people broke down the region where you find the higher, because anyway, they said Muscle County and Nima County were the two counties that was, high up the land. But in Muscle County, Duboro, Wese. The way they did it broke down.
What happened in Duboro?
I don't even know what happened in that Duboro there. I don't know what really happened at Duboro.
Well, thank you, Pamela. No,
but I mean, I think I get that. I saw it. They did a breakdown. They did a breakdown, and it's really alarming, especially all those places.
That is very, very serious. It's a very serious situation, and like you said, Pamela, some people are still in denial.
Absolutely.
That they don't believe these things because they want to, pacify that promiscuous behavior. Oh, that did not real me. This isn't no, dude. Yeah. It is real, unless it's kind of alarming too in a way that men and women who are not faithful to their partners, right? And then you have these innocent partners of theirs sitting at home being all something, and then they go out there and they're bringing something home to them.
Absolutely.
That can be another way
Judge canceled his trip to Liberia upon hearing the
So is that what he was going for? Because if you're not,
I don't know. The man get canceled his trip to Liberia.
Anyways, like I said, right?
The
whole thing about people being married, people being promiscuous, or boyfriend, girl, whatever. That's the only part that gives me when I think about the sexually transmitted diseases part of things, right? Because when some people are so careless and so nasty and so disgusting when they are in there, they don't think about anybody and so selfish but themselves, right? That few seconds and minutes that they want to, and then they endanger somebody at home, minding their own business, endanger their lives. right? So those the formula, those can be other ways to that this number go increasing, right? Those can be some other factors too. The people don't have to go, and it can be for all stuff that private kids that playing with all stuff, they see razor blade or sharp things on the floor that somebody, or there's drugs thing here too, injecting themselves and using the same thing over and over, or passing it over. That could be another way too to spread. So it's really, really alarming, and something has to get done to put this on. I don't know, but it's
quickly, Amy, I think
Yeah.
let me share it to you quickly. Let me send it to you. So but of the 36,000, there are more women, according to the statistic. There are more women, about 24,000, and 24,000 women were tested, and 12,000
men.
12,000 were men. So Montserrat County, of that number, 14,400, Montserrat County alone. And then which account for 40%. 40%, So
40% of that number is in Montserrat.
40% of that, which is 14,400. So Dupero
Jesus
was at the top,
is love.
4,456 from Dupero. Pinsville area have 2,200. Douala 2,000. Newtown, where George loves to go all the time, 2,000.
Why you on George?
12th Street, FE 1,500.
George. Okay,
West Point 800.
Hey.
Lokita 700. Gardnerville 700. Caldwell 744. Then we came to Nima County, which is the second highest population.
You count the red light?
Yeah, red light.
Well, they get red light too.
Oh yeah.
So every part of the city.
Look, they hit Pinsville. On Pinsville, they capture red light, they capture Packer Corner, and they capture NO72nd. So the group that whole area on Pinsville, and they gave them 2,200. They living over there, they dancing with that one. And then in Nima County, they get 7,200. George, that Ganta hold they let running going to Ganta. Ganta get 2,640. Prophet Kito about something about how they guys and behave in Ganta. And I want Joshua laughing on holding you're watching it on the show. So be careful. Ganta 2,640. Sunny Cole. Sunny Cole area there. 1,320. Tapeta 1,020. Bam 540. Campley 480. Then they get Zode and surrounding towns. All that area 1,200. Then we keep to Lofa, the third highest population, the third highest. It doesn't mean the other country. Yeah. Lofa or Rofa. 1,800. Because you might the BB don't try. You get by women in skin there. We see heavy too much running going there. You confused. Lofa. You remember, Amy, the last time on the show, I told you, Ebola entered laboratory Lofa. HIV entered laboratory Lofa. I'm telling you.
I remember Ebola. Yeah, it came from Guinea, right?
Yeah. The person crossed from over the enter that area, then they bring it on the side and get scattered. So Lofa County get 5,400. Lofa County, which account for 15%. So Vonjama alone, the capital city where all the big boys can go enjoy that, said 1,800. Foya 1,400. Zozo, look for that big county. Zozo 1,050. Kolahun 700. Saraye and nearby communities, the group, all of them 450. So the remaining counties, now 9,000 people, which account for 25%. Bon County, they get grab Bon County 1,800. In Banga alone, they get 900 there. Joe Collet, they get 450. Salala 450. Mr. Jean David, you know that area. Grand Bassa County.
Hey.
Bassa.
Yeah, you carry the man there.
If the man say no Bon County, and I meant error, so I can't
So
say the
they're
man
from
know.
Bon County, so
And I meant error, I can't say the man know the error. The man,
And-
do you not know
and
Salala? You know,
Ture-
yeah, the man know all the error in Bon County.
But
The
you
man a
need
big
to
man.
hometown, but tell us all to
Batara boy, they all of them in the group, all of them are 450 now, no sir. Batara boy, all of them are 450. So in Grand Bassa County, 1,300.
They try, they were.
Yeah, they did well. Even though the Bassa gets in there, but they did well. In Buchanan alone, Buchanan 520. But these are just number. Now that these are just number they got from the clinics. And given period of time when people went there, they got tested, and these are
You
numbers.
going to the hospital?
Yeah, and there are people who in denial who get a perpetual typhoid fever. Every day they go say, "Oh, that typhoid again." Now the typhoid can't heal. The typhoid can't finish. You losing weight, you sweating on neck, you pooping blood. Every day, the next thing as soon as you jump on typhoid, say, "Oh, I wish they play on the person." The African sound. That something else happening.
You know, send me that
Forget-
thing. One of my
Forget
brothers.
about the typhoid business and go for screening. They say every 3 months, go get your screening. It's not bad thing to say, "Oh,
They
mama."
got drugs there now that can.
Now their sentence, oh, now before as soon as they say HIV is thing that allowed.
Yeah.
Now people there living even longer than people who they even putting
got things in there.
something in their food.
Medicine
people
that
who
can
get
even
it.
make it undetectable, or you can
Absolutely.
have it,
And
but
they
you
even-
have to know to go to the
Consistently,
hospital.
there are some people who were
Yes.
very consistent on taking their medication and exercising, eating and resting, and they recover. Their immune system was able to get boosted and able to fight back, and it went undetected.
But you
So-
stuck with it forever.
Yeah,
You got
So
a
you
weak
can-
system. You got whatever.
yeah. So Maryland went there too. The people who close to Ivory Coast, and my boy Emmanuel Zizé were in Ivory Coast, close to Ivory Coast. Maryland, 1,000. So in Harper, 500. Plebo, 250. Kalouin, all of them get all that went, all that in the group, all of them.
What about Marguerite?
250. Grand Gila 800. Zwedju 470. And they get Sano 400. In Greenville alone 270. And they break it down. Bombing County 300. Tubman Bay Red, not too far. Bapolu 150. River
I mean,
Cess
you call
150.
Nigeria already?
Yeah, Grand
Yeah.
Gila. Grand Gila 800.
800 something.
800.
Jesus.
That's something
Yeah.
like right there. Now you hear that.
That go man. That
You
go diamond man get over. I know we're gonna go creek or where. You allow the get them with that skin tell them to move on there to go over there. I
They
didn't want to
booking
carry
and
that.
beat in there too.
And then the west one over there, you go take drugs. And the thing reason why we say don't take drugs. You see the men who can drink liquor and men who can take drugs. As soon as men drink liquor, and thing get scream bowing and for everybody. You forget to know that alcohol suppresses the nervous system. And as the nervous system is a body control system, the nervous system consists of the brain and your spinal cord. And the brain control your entire body. If you take drugs and alcohol and you suppress your nervous system, you're not thinking straight. You think anything you go do, you not see somebody get drunk, they sleep a crazy person, you wake up in the morning, see the person, say, "Hey, how you get here?" You not even know. Because sometimes that
Yeah, liquor can treat people like I see that in movie. I don't know what I read.
so yeah, because
That's
that
okay.
is the average reaction of drinking excessive alcohol. So most of Colorado County alone carry 40% of all the cases. They say Dupero being the largest hotspot.
But
Yeah.
that's why I want to know what's going on in that Dubois. Is that what it got D Calabash?
No, D Calabar is all the way in town.
Oh, okay. But what
Dupero
about
get
Marguerite is not in there, right?
You could have buy
People
single
get-
now.
they get a lot of spot where they used to have what is it?
You got all the December, they all the people that can come
They
from
get-
here,
they get- they get a lot of spot in
getting
Dupero,
it, get to
Dupero
go
get-
for them.
They
But
say
listen,
women are
that's the
more
thing for
affected. Let
Marguerite.
me end a quick short one quick. They say women are more proportionally affected. Represent
oh boy. He
Sentinel,
froze.
NEMA and LOVA need targeted intervention, strong testing program because they need to go nationwide. Every county have to go now and do proper screening so that you can get the actual number so you can know how you can tackle the case here now.
Mhm.
Because they want that the one who reported to the clinic
Yeah.
And they went there for malaria test. And while doing a malaria test, they say they'll do the other one too
You
because
know
the
exactly
particular
what-
fever
yeah.
can break down. The typhoid can't go because they said that what happening now when you go on the typhoid, you go back after 3 months, say, oh, I see typhoid, and they do your AIDS test. As if they say, Mama, you get it AIDS. But say that you put you on the medication, you get it in here, you're supposed to take. So go there and get tested and make sure you know your starter. That the new campaign is like, everybody should know that starter, you get a little bash on you so you can know. Smaller counties, though contributing fewer cases, also require continuous support to prevent further spread. This detail breakdown highlight where resources and awareness campaign healthcare intervention are most urgently needed to fight HIV in Liberia. We begin and say, now we get you say that there again. And now the allocation to health is still infit for the testimony. So everybody, like the common slogan we used to say way back, your health is your wealth. A healthy man is a happy man. Because if you even get money but you're sick, that money becomes useless to you.
Yeah.
So everybody got now put on that particular boot and tell people that they think now death sentence. Yeah, now death sentence.
It could be.
Get back to
If
me.
you,
Now
it
death
depends how you
sentence.
something. But go ahead, Amen. Mr. David, you there? Go ahead, man.
I'm there.
Let me,
So I heard nothing about Marky B. That's good.
yeah, please let me talk so I'll go. Yeah,
No, I
leaving.
call Maggie B. I call Maggie B.
I say I'm leaving.
Maggie B is
So-
1,200.
I will join you later. I'm logging
Kakata
off.
alone has
When I get there,
660.
Where
yeah, when I get there, I'll tell you how you want to grant. Yeah, that medical family, I don't trust him. Later.
okay. Go ahead, Mr. Davis. Let's hear you.
Man, I will see
Welcome
you the
back.
statistic.
When we talk about the AIDS population, I think myself tried to do survey on the statistics the people did. I think from survey, I look at the marquees, the amount of marquees location within your territory. I think I how to do the survey.
The what now?
Next to Maserado, when it comes to marquees, is Nima County. People that do amusement center, nightclub, hotels, Nima County is second to Maserado when it comes to that. So I believe that where they actually got the program, because a lot of girls when they go in Ganta, they call it city of day, because throughout the night they play until in the morning. All the nightclub then open until in the morning. Just Cheham, however looking, Maserado looking. So you see when they say Dugo Road is a populated area where there are a lot of nightclubs and majority of the other area.
I see.
Even in
When I
Canada,
go to the club, what are you doing? You going to the club? You just supposed to go. I mean, are you going?
yeah, you can some get in there too to track you. They can come and approach you. So you go to the Calabash, you're talking about some get paid at $30 to go eat just to get men at night. Because they know they get more than $30. Because most of the December's and whatsoever from January to December, that they play they can
Let her go now. They get them free to get now. Let her go.
most of them are going to enjoy themselves. But they will still go. I don't care why this is not the first time we put them about
I
this.
know.
So they will still go. No, some people say, oh, I trust my girlfriend. What they call it? They don't know the year. You still trusting girlfriend in Africa. So most of you from the statistics, you can know that they play where get plenty nightclub.
Mm-hmm.
And nightclub they say King Juice shop, liquor shop. They plenty in Maserado. Everybody get
Oh,
one.
you put in nightlife.
Yeah, and they like they say boom, boom, boom. As soon as they get instrument or they get big speaker, they playing. They play reed. Because most of the club in Liberia is not real decent, right? It reeds. They put a reed so they put small chairs so people sit inside they can't drink. Now all they do that they play music is that but it's not real that they play that nightclub. Some of them in the day when passing there it become liquor shop.
Mm-hmm.
Sell liquor. In the night it become nightclub. So most of them the statistics I believe that how the people get it from it. And how the people get these statistics? What the cause of those statistics? Number one cause of people getting AIDS in Liberia is poverty. Poverty causing those means of people getting AIDS. Most of the children are going outside with their December's or also diaspora or whatsoever other men in Africa.
You want to go in, picking it up, and bring it back here too.
Right,
in the Liberian community here, the last time Minnesota, they in Philadelphia, they talk about the higher AIDS rate too. So those so-called breezing, I can go over there. They're bringing it back here too. So it's not just alarming for people in Liberia. It's also alarming when they come back here to that women and that men and that whatever then, because some of them, when they say Liberia sweet, that the nastiness in their head can make Liberia sweet to them, not to go develop to do things that to bring up the country to do, but to go do those nastiness, and they are bringing it back. And is also affecting the community here as well.
Yeah, so most of them, you see that in the next floor you can get women for $1, you can get women for less than $1, and some of them can go out with 5-6 men at night.
But so, do they have condoms though?
Yeah,
I mean, if you want to be dirty, that's fine, but do you protect yourself?
So most of them don't do it because they want the money. So
you just go and just let anybody. How many people you think that person doing it with? You think you're the only one? You think you're the special? Like, for goodness sake.
Most of them, the problem here is they want the money.
I mean, your thinking is not everybody thinking.
They got to eat the next day. So
what good is that money, Mr. There is a formula. If you would be ending up in somewhere, that your life would be something. What good is that something?
When people take situation of such as poverty to be the root cause of things like that. And look, this is why we keep saying that.
Well, I hear end from that.
Okay, Mr. David, sorry.
What I said poverty is that for majorities in Liberia, they are not poor. You see people selling their whole house for less money. They're selling their land for less money. It has not been poverty. The reason of them buying.
Thank you, Mr. Derek. The one that I said in 1 lakh for somebody said 1,160 something thousand out for 1 lakh. I'm like, you must be out of your brain, not your mind. But go ahead.
They don't want nothing when James they can't provide the money. Because when you go to Liberia and see the population that on the street, most of them are underage. Because their parents cannot afford to support them. So at the end of the day, see majorities of the little girls in Liberia, they own their own small tiny room. That's why you see the people can just build some kind of funny with 25. I'll tell you that there's some people inside. You see, majority of people are renting room in Liberia, like women. Majority, they're not boss children, no. More women renting than what they call, and some of them is 15, 17, 18, 19, they're renting. Than a woman on her own. At the end of the day, when they get pregnant, they born through, their children will not go anywhere. So that because they cannot support the child they born. Because the father is not in their life. Most of them being denied, their father denied them. So at the end of the result, I mean, you go count down a poverty. I consider as a poverty. If everybody can afford for their children to go to school, driving their children to the school car, for their children to eat good food when they come from school, you will see the age population going to be less. People will not go in the club, in the nightclub to go look for it. Like the club themselves are going to reduce, the size is going to reduce. Because it starts increasing because what? The children are getting outside plenty. That's why see even the drugs. The people carry to the school because only where they can recruit people that are in the school. So that's why see more children taking drugs in Liberia. Also, because some of them poverty, a lot of people, a lot of people cannot control their children. That they can't control because you don't know a food for them to eat. So at the end of the day, the children get behind a friend, they get behind boyfriend, and when they're going out, they want the money. So they don't care who they go out with. They don't really care. That's it to me, poverty.
Well, come in, family. You say something.
People always hide behind the issue of poverty to do things that will lead them to nowhere. Look, there are many people in our country who honestly came from nowhere, who their parents had nothing, but they never chose that path. That path is both addicting and demonic. Is that normal?
It's a choice.
You think to be promiscuous is normal? Is that normal? If you think it's a normal thing, then if you normalize it, then that means you're sick. It also boils down to decision making, the quality of our decision. And for the quality of our decision, determines the quality of life that we will have. Because if you recklessly put your life out like that, you will recklessly die.
I'm talking about poverty. So if you battle,
So-
you kill yourself for poverty, Benin.
That is a poor excuse. That's a poor excuse. And people want to butt on that. So what happened to people who deliberately leave their parents' house and decide to be on the street? Your parents are still alive. They are still sheltering you. But also, it comes back to the parental care too. Because this issue is not only for the people out there. There are parents who out there commercializing. Who you saw the video that went viral? It was on the internet. That girl who sees the elderly man phone, one man who is 2 times the age of her, almost twice the age of her father. She sees the man phone, and then she said the man slept with her last night. The video was disturbing. Almost 15-year-old girl said,
Really?
yeah, it was on the internet. They feed her just from Liberia. She said the man slept with her, the man refused to pay her the money that he promised, so she seized his phone. And then her dad was standing already in that video saying, pay to get her money.
Yay.
Agreement.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
Embarrassing.
Lord. What is this country coming to the door, Liberia?
So imagine that kind of a father. Imagine that kind of a mom who will wake up in the morning and see, knowing fully well that your child did not sleep in the house and come home.
Is there agreement?
And and come home in the morning without query. As soon as she can, she say, oh, I married my friend gave me the money, and I boom, you take it, you happy. You even praying for her.
Mm-hmm.
So this problem is big. We have to do nationwide. They used to have a lot of jingles on the radio station, on the state broadcast. We have to go back to those jingles. We have to go back again to the communities. We have to go back again, door to door, and tell our people that this thing is with us.
It's real.
We're not already plenty. We're not plenty. Don't think that we're plenty.
Mm-hmm.
We're not plenty. And the kind of a food chain that we have in our country, Liberia, everybody one way or the other, we are connected. We are connected one way or the other.
Yep.
And they kind of ignorant nature we have. The girl get one boyfriend. She said our own childhood boyfriend or our community boyfriend. But she got a sugar daddy that can buy her the iPhone, that can take her to shopping. That sugar daddy also got his wife at home, but he got other little girls he got around too.
That is so sad.
And you see that whole chain going around.
Yeah, that's the whole thing I'm talking about, family.
So it's a whole big thing.
And
So
the innocent wife sitting at home, or that innocent boyfriend that is sitting there, don't know anything.
You never know who is who. And that's the reason why.
And they get it too.
You have to keep asking yourself the question. Does this worth it? Does it worth it?
Yeah.
The $100 the person going to give you, the $50, because the guy saying, oh, that $50 for a short time. The other guy say, imagine set on a block. I need some of the video can be disturbing and get black. The person say, who even doing the interview? The boss can be doing that screen interview. The guy say she not here for love again. She can take $20. So when they result came up, I say that $20 you get over. I hope you get your test result.
The hospital fee would be like,
I hope you get it. Because if you say short time at $20 and you sleep with somebody or random guy for $50 for a whole net, and you are saying on the internet, oh, how you can ride, you can do. And once the person pay your $50, you can do anything. You should know what you're up to. And the other girl said that once she smoke her weed, once the person smoke her weed, she ain't get time again. She can be numb. You wake up numb, and your body will be numb to wake up to the fact that you're sick. And then in the end, they'll be looking for the old and poor old man in the community and the old and poor papa, and they say that the witchcraft in your community. You're looking for a witchcraft, which of course you are your own witchcraft. You give yourself away, and in the end, you're looking for somebody to put that thing on. But this awareness needs to go out. We need to tell our people that this is real. If you know, I used to tell people the ABC. There are ABC to stay away from sexually transmitted diseases or infections. The first A, the A stands for abstinence. Abstain. That means stay away.
Mm-hmm.
You know. The B stands for be faithful. One partner, you trust each other, you be faithful. And C means use condom, yeah. Use a protection. Nobody should tell you, say me, I like it flesh to flesh. Oh, that condom or can make my no get to each. That no get each on your own. That is, yeah. Then for you to go dip it in there. And the reason why, you see the women are more, the women are more than the men in these cases, is because the women are the repository hotbed. They are the one who receiving. You're receiving auto ejaculation. All that dipping are going over together. The men get depositing it in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the penis of the man is not a suction. It's not a vacuum. It gets such anything from inside there. The only way that man is most likely going to have that thing is when he have a tear on his skin.
Mm-hmm.
When there's a break on his skin, then he becomes susceptible. That's the reason why you see more. There's a possibility that you saw that one man that infected how many schools? What are school in Labrador? Mr. David, you heard that story during Manaseli time. They were arrested.
We're in West Point.
Yeah, in West Point. That school there, where all the young girls in that man, I don't know who was he for that school. He slept. He knew that he had the HIV. He was spraying among the people cheering it.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, the proprietor of the school came from America. Yeah, the lady.
Oh no, they're supposed to do something to him.
Yeah.
I think it was.
That's wickedness.
Oh yeah, well, only in America.
Yeah. That was not an easy case in Liberia there. I don't know whether they even free him. I think he's still behind the rusty bar.
Yeah, he need a right there for life because that's
because all the little girls in that he slept with, all of them, majority of them tested positive.
That's
and the government had to conceive their identity. There are a lot of trauma. They have to go for so many counseling and their life after that.
That's what it is. Even though the guys medicine and I can do some, something in today that you live long, you do, but that
medicine is only available not to everybody. Yeah, the people who are privileged to have.
Yeah, people who got money. Even if it's something, that stuff is on you. You know,
that's a whole generation that have been lost like that. That man was just there. Just should beat no things among no girls.
He need to rot in jail. They're supposed to kill him instead of getting a capital punishment because that's wickedness.
And there's a law in Georgia.
He knew, and he was intentionally doing that.
Yeah.
One of
the Georgia state laws
are in Liberia.
If you are positive, if you are diagnosed, if you are tested, and you know that you have the disease, and you deliberately infect another person with that disease, it's a felony.
It is. That's a weapon of mass destruction right there. That's you can't do that. That's attempted murder. You can't know.
Like that patient who he knew that he was positive with the HIV. He removed his IV and he started spraying the blood on all the nurses then.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know in which state it happened.
Some people can just be out of that crazy man. So you go look for your nonsense. You deliberately go get your something for your nastiness, for your disgusting and selfish and trifling behavior. Then you think other people should share it with you for what?
So the poor communities, that's why I used to tell my students, there are poor communities. There are some people who say, oh, I'll not die alone.
Yeah.
So I will share it.
Are you Masaki?
But if sharing it now, instead of you living long, you die early. Because it takes about 7 to 11 years for the virus to break down the human immune system. But it depends. It depends where your immune system is at before you get infected.
Yeah.
Some of you already are already
You have a good immune
immunocompromised.
system,
Some of
right?
you already have weak immune system because of recurrent infection and other things that you abusing drugs. People are multi-drugs abuser. They always taking antibiotics for the one. They take antibiotics for the one. Everybody in Labrador that for that said. As soon as you say they run into drugs, so they're taking drugs.
You say, one of my cousins say, "Hey man, I get malaria, man." I'm like, "Have you been to the hospital?" No. So how do you know what you got?
And because I know, because
Hey,
my
man,
mom
I got
better.
malaria. I got typhoid. I got chronic like students don't ever move on malaria and typhoid.
You see,
I
as soon
got
as you get some
chronic
stiffness
malaria.
behind your
I got
neck,
typhoid.
as soon as you get stiffness behind your neck, you say that typhoid. I say that stiffness behind your neck could even be from your sleeping position.
Mm-hmm.
You can sleep recklessly, you can pinch your nerves, and it can also cause that little pain in your neck. But again, this is about time that we go out there now and tell our people that they had Ebola. I say the thing now show face. Let's tell people say this thing here is real. Yeah, show face. Yeah, it's real. Yeah,
You're so blurry, man. The camera's
he
kind
did
of
it for
blurry.
his background. You don't want for you to see in the background. You can do it, but he
Oh,
had to put light at the front to show his face.
yeah. There you go. Because you had me kind of like my eyes, but you okay now? Go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean, the
If
awareness had to
you
go all
need to
over.
see me, you can't hear my forever.
No, we gotta see you. Go ahead.
So Emmanuel going back to make his research for a little area he been to. So he back now. Welcome back,
Yeah,
Emmanuel.
to see what that area.
No,
Yeah.
I was leaving from work coming home.
They say
But
one
listen,
girl living to that area you were closer, she died. Then you start asking,
What
what did kill? What did kill? Your heart beating?
you know everybody's story. You know, kind of like it kind of George cancel a trip because of that.
George are lying. Hey, George was causing people in comment section. Yeah, since I told about man cancel, you now hear man causing again. The man not causing.
So you think it's secret,
The man, I need the man secret. I'm fighting to go December. I know why the people not even wait for the Christmas to finish. December,
I know that's all a minute to worry. They will go there, finish, and they can't drop that list. Boom. They'll be worried like nobody. They still need to be worried.
I'm telling you.
I think what
go ahead, Emmanuel. Let's hear what you
what we
guys
need to do is to ask the Ministry of Health to invest in a nationwide testing.
Yeah.
The issue of is the number we have is by far less. On a serious note, it's by far less. If you know the number of Zocos who got in our country, and do you know how Zoco do that thing?
Let me constantly live to
It's friendly.
family members in Liberia.
No, organize of nationwide testing. You know, it should be put out there that anybody who go to hospital will test you.
Right.
You know?
Well, you keep it homo.
Some people be afraid to go to hospital because of that.
No, I think let me keep it.
I know.
I think I was wanting to ask. Sorry, I'm not cutting you up, Emmanuel. I was wanting to ask Francis. I will ask Francis because I saw there was a regulation again coming from Homeland Security. They are trying to say that people who are traveling out of the U.S. must get tested upon return to the U.S.
Thank God.
They are saying that.
Seriously?
I read the article, but I'll ask Francis because Francis.
I hope it's true. Seriously. But how long does it take in your body before that thing gets detected?
At least 3 months. Within 3 months, it should be.
Yeah, they're not going there for 3 months.
No, but it depends now. It depends.
1 year, actually.
It depends. That's the reason why we can say every 3 months you have to go.
We have to get an updated result. Yeah. Don't think about 1 year. That were those days. We got sophisticated equipment today.
Now we get the technology. We can detect it with.
That's too far to know. When they put that there for 2 weeks, 1 month, they come back. He said 3 months. So they tell you test them for now.
No, Amy. It depends. it will be easier to use it on the PCR. It's easier for you to detect it in 3 months. But when it's doing the blood smell, it will detect it right in your bloodstream. It will not take that long.
That's what I'm saying. It
Yeah,
depends on the technology that is being used.
Most of the problem here is before you do AIDS test, the first test, every year you do the test. You can't do it every other 3 months. No, every year you gotta do the test. You don't know whether you get it is. The same day you want to go do the test, you might get it.
We're talking about people that are trying to text at the airport when they're coming back.
There's a difference at work at the clinic.
Hey, well, you know
I used to work at a clinic. I was working at a clinic in Liberia. Every 3 months, I'm not going back and forth on that one. I know it. Every 3 months, because when you even test this after your first 3 months, if they not see it, they will tell you say come back after 3 months. They check it in 90 days. That's the incubation period.
Yeah, but let me say this: there's a need to have a nationwide testing, and the reason is it will help. It will help to introduce the education. Now, the nationwide testing that you introduced, it shouldn't just be about if that bureau is actually serious. Let us try also to invest in the means by which these things are contracted, because not everybody getting it through sex.
Yeah, we said that. You know,
some people can get it just by blood contact. You know, your little brother hand me your maybe your papa or your older sister or your sister in the community or your brother in the community got caught. They use your hand clean it. Because gloves not everywhere. Not like here we're gonna get gloves. You can go to where maybe get gloves and bring it, or you can go to the market and buy gloves for yourself. Not like that. People use their hands to treat certain things. You know. So there are many ways to contract it in Liberia. So we should also start to teach. The major thing is to start teaching the people. Let people know that this is not a death sentence, but let people know that you have it so that they can start treating it. It will make it appear like a death sentence. It will start it become a bully stuff. People will be bullying. Oh, the person get ill, the person get ill. Then it becomes difficult for people to even allow them to be tested. You know, it shouldn't be people. If you know somebody who get AIDS, protect the person. You know, so that because people can laugh at people, so that it doesn't become an issue. But on a serious note, the number of people that got AIDS in that country is not what we have on the paper. I can tell you that for sure. Because I know when they were doing the test, and everybody want to. In fact, some people since they were born, they in their 18 years, 20 years, they haven't gone to hospital. When they get sick, you know, like bro, all of us we are doctors, we know everything. As soon as they get sick, they buy paracetamol, they buy one penicillin, they buy Tylenol. That's it. They treat themselves from home. People don't go to hospital so easily. If you actually see somebody going to the hospital, meet that person is really sick and somebody carrying them, or maybe they get from a little up level family that decides to say, no, I'm going to do tests weekly. I mean, month. I'll go yearly. But other than that, we don't go to the hospital in our country. So, thousands and millions of people are not going to the hospital. How do you get a test them? You know. So there's a need. Legions can take on that task, and they are the one responsible for data keeping in our country. They can make it a project, you know, and go and you know go around and try to improve it. Maybe you can go from school to school, you know, go from community to community and organize testing center. As people can come and know your own status, you know, for your own good. We can push the positive part about this thing, you know, and avoid the thing about people passing around doing political thing. You know, let push the positive part. I think the thing is good for you to know. When you know it, they can treat yourself.
Yeah.
It better you know. Like in America, people always tell you when you know that you get cancer soon. Even though cancer can be cured, the sooner you get to know about it, the better it is for you to live longer. So we can do the same thing in our country. I think it will help. You know, it shouldn't be an issue that people will be afraid to say, I will not get tested, people can laugh at me. So for me, I think it's important. We should invest into it. It don't have to be government alone. They will talking on the show here. You know, let's speak the positive part about it. That when you know about it, good for you. You know, I think it will help. That's it for my Emma. Thank you. Mr. Family, thank God say you know, bro. You go my bro. You know, go to that.
Yeah.
God know, I know you.
I already. My man, family not getting nothing to do with Grand G. That you know that even far from me. Yeah. I Terry, I'm not Terry. But at least that George then can pass over there to go to Maryland.
Yeah, well, man,
That judgment, I troublesome, man. But it's serious. Actually, it's serious, and we have to do more education that we used to have back in the days. We used to do the high school. We used to have a club. We used to have the Ace Club, and and in the Ace Club we used to uh, uh, go to classes and educate the other lower levels about the prevalence of the HIV and AIDS and how it transitions from HIV to AIDS. Because some people don't know that there's a difference between HIV and AIDS. People need to have the education. So the human immunovirus is the first stage of the infection. And when it metamorphoses after it have already broken down the immune system and makes the immune system completely compromised, then it becomes immunocompromised. That means now it has transitioned. It will take you now from HIV to AIDS. And at the level of AIDS now, then that means your body defense system can no longer be able to fight the virus on its own. You have to need extra supplements and other medication now to help to reduce the proliferation of the virus, because viruses are produced, thousands of viruses are produced, millions of them every day. So those viruses that are produced, they are very personal. They attack the immune system, and your immune system fight too, because God himself made our body in a unique way. The first line of defense is your immune system. That's the reason why there are sometimes when you say, oh, I caught, but I didn't even take medicine, I didn't even put nothing there, but it will heal. Now, because the area heal on your own, it is because your body immune system was able to fight and and support the surrounding cells over there, so that you cannot get you cannot fall sick. But it doesn't mean that you are super impossible. So the education have to go out there. We have to go and tell our people, say, man, water, the issue here about some traditional practice or practices that they talk about that are still yet debatable. They still debating it in the House of Parliament. Some of them we cannot talk about it in the open, but we still have to tell our people that some of them are unsafe, and if we want to keep them, and see, that's the reason why Africans, especially us Liberians, we make everything a bugume in our area. Everything make it a bugume. The white man will synchronize that thing, read a book, structure it, and make it look decent and teach it. Because this, even if it is sacred, I know there are some sacred things that you not put in the book, but you will make it so that people will know. Look, the reason why today there's legislation about harmful practices, it is because people are not inclined to educate people what are some of those decent practices that that are carried out over there. We know that there are school for boys and there are school for girls. Girls were taught to be decent wives, decent women, and who were just and faithful to their husband. Like our mothers did. And we are proud that our parents are traditional women. And we can tell them, I'm proud of my mom. My mom is a traditional woman. But this is a different generation. And the reason why culture has failed in Liberia and is fading away, it is because people refuse to give a written account of things, of antecedent. People don't want to read book. Since the late J. Maria Buyo died, that whole narration about his history used to be given all the time. Everything gone with him. When he used to tell him, he said, read book, he said no. But he was always discrediting the book written by Joseph C. Guanu. the short history of Liberia before 1847 that we used to read, the one that we're reading now, that we used to get our idea about Wade K. Raw, he came back and you are discrediting it. He said most of the information was not accurate. Then why can't you read the book now so we can know and learn all the facts and read between them and know for ourselves? So the issue about the practices too, we have to talk about it.
So that's our tomorrow topic. We're already going into this stuff. So
yeah, but I was just grabbing everything together and I put it in one area. So the AIDS is not only about the HIV is not about just going to do man woman business as perceived out there. Everybody getting is about, and sometimes most of the girls who you think they are promiscuous out there, most of them they are not even the carrier. The one who you think they are home trained. We say that home loose, they can say home loose. The one thing that as soon as the man goes, so she lay on the wall, she enter the main room, you go low, she lay on the wall, she enter the other main room, you go low, and now nothing else she coming outside with at 250 and 150 the water she coming outside with.
So
and the one that is very dangerous, very dangerous.
They're not poverty. Because man cannot provide the 250.
You must say the man says
people still Mr. Davis, that thing I think we really need to get into.
Your man going in the market. Your man went in the market to go look for to go sell or to go look for food. They tell you somebody, okay, let me say something. I'm from the science background. I got my bachelor's in biology. There is something called nymphomania. That is disorder. Women have high desire for sex. Some of those women who have high desire for sex, they're not just you become nymphomaniac. When you are nymphomaniac, that means you have high desire for sex. There's nothing else you can do about it. It's a disorder. Just how you found what we call anorexia.
I think this will be a Saturday topic.
Okay, keep it for Saturday. There's something called anorexia nervosa. There was girls who were depriving themselves of food until they develop a disorder or eating disorder. They got very slim because they said they wanted to get slim body. So this is the same. Some women have high desire for sex, and that is irrefutable. You cannot argue it because the signs are there. The signs backing is right there. That need for nymphomaniac. So what will you do with those kind of girls? Sometimes some of those girls develop those disorder because they were abused when they were young, coming up. Some of them were even abused by immediate family members, were abused by people, and they were intimidated. They couldn't come out to speak. They can't speak that truth. Some of them never spoke until they expire. So
it reminds me about.
So there's a lot, Mr. David. Not only poverty, some of those things happen. Some of those girls are laying on houses going over there because they were in a house and they saw that bigger sister were doing inappropriate stuff, and they decided to go out there to try at a younger age. Now somebody carried them there. Now that they get food to the houses, now that their parents never do, provide for them.
So you sleep?
No, I'm not sleeping.
Yeah, Mr. David, everything you hang it on poverty.
I'm not sleeping. Actually, I'm not sleeping.
So yeah, poverty can be something, but there are a lot of
poverty is there, but we cannot just hang everything on poverty.
We talking about when people talking about empowering themselves through business, through the little, that friends and stuff, they actually making more agree of you and prefer to go and sleep with men for money. Instead of you having your own little water market. The person who doing that, they're looking and they're laughing at them that they're stupid. And I'm talking about a personal story of my mom, one of my sisters in Liberia. She was doing that and she graduated from UL and working with this insurance company that was not paying her much. She was burning herself out, making all this stuff, doing all of it. But at the end of the month, that money was going all in transportation and they want you to dress for success. And then you got family members that just hearing say you working just for the name, right? And everything. She's like, what am I doing? I better go do my own stuff, My mother says I might get with me, right? So something like that. But then she said she got her cooler. She bought herself a cooler. She bought herself like a box, little standard freezer, and bought a cool ass stuff, right? She started doing that. Starting to put it on, and guess what? Her friends were making fun of her. Emmanuel. They said, oh, she graduated from LG to be putting stuff on her head, to be sitting around, to be doing this. She said, mind you, everything that was in there is something they were not getting what they were getting through that insurance company money. They were sleeping with the poor husband and they pulled this and they put it. And I refused to do that. I'm not gonna send it myself. My mother was, very strong. I saw her doing business and she went on the grind. That's what I'm gonna do. So she did those things, right? But then people were making fun of her. So you rather get up and go and do that and put your life at risk than doing something like the things are supposed to embarrass you, which is giving your body out there. It doesn't. But empowering yourself, selling, making your own money, there's something that's supposed to embarrass you. And those people are marking her. Guess what? They're the one now. Today she has stores from that, right? So yeah, we're not saying that it's something, but once you push it, you don't need to be millionaire. Once you ready something to do something, you can get it. Now she has stores, and then those people who are laughing are the one that coming to her to ask her how to help them, how to start, how to do something, because it's still getting her own money and moving up there without having to be laying here and there with people, husband or men for it. She can get home, and men and everybody in the community respect her for that. Instead of go, the iron lady, she don't do none of that stuff. When you come around and she's like, I don't mix business with pleasure. that's her motive right there. So I'm saying that to say that people have other means, Mr. David, for poverty, right? But everything we just said, all the bad behavior should be done because of poverty. Then we have to stop that.
Can I ask you a question?
Poverty is not, you cannot give your life for poverty. Since you choose to do that, that's the only business you see to be done now. Since you're poor and you want to do that, why don't you protect yourself? Why don't you use condoms? Why do you just have to go like that and do like, this is your husband, their husband, and say you be within this thing, you gotta be careful. They need condoms too. It's just scary. It's a scary time. I'm sorry, but yeah, go ahead, Mr. Davis.
My question to you is, you think why your sister don't want to go for other men? You think why? Your cousin or whosoever you talk about.
She's married.
No, I know. Why you think she wouldn't go the way the other girls that were in the office going from man to man? You think why she didn't do it?
Because she didn't want to. She's married. Even if she was not married, that is not her thing.
Yes, she had a financial means.
No, you just heard what I just said, right?
Yeah, no, I'm saying
she went for that money, her pay. She took that and bought cool jar. She bought freezer and she started doing cool it.
Okay.
That's somebody who got money doing stuff like putting cool in her hair.
Is that business I feel you think she will go to do the same thing?
What?
Is that business? I mean, that totally she cannot get anything out of that business.
No, you can't. What's wrong with that man? You can't be asking no question of that. So let me put it back to you in this way. Mm-hmm. So you now, what they're doing is business, sleeping with men and something there. So now that the business gone bad, you got heirs, then what?
The business is doing. And it said,
that's what I'm saying. Since the business gone bad and then you got heirs, then what?
Then you take treatment. My majority of Liberians say, look, I mean, the whole thing will drink like your stomach.
That's a big news. Look at that, they take treatment.
When you have antibiotic cannot stand. The last antibiotic, last one they say antibiotic cannot stand, that it can bring out sickness.
Mr. Darius, what are you saying? We come in and show you come in make us to start arguing again.
What
are you saying? So if the bed cannot stand by carrying your body out there to get sick, to get disease, then you putting cooler or color on your head.
That's a
low cup of rice to be studying here and there till you go up. You gotta go do it that way, and because you know your taste.
It may mean kind of a little bit.
Waste of time.
The argument that Mr. David is making, that's a reliance on many people in our country. They'll say, if I don't do anything, how I will eat.
That's the excuse, yeah.
The variable when you get them money to buy coal to sell, they say they can't sell coal.
And that's what I say.
They can't sell water.
Exactly.
So they don't go on farm. They don't want to go anywhere. They expect to have it. So that's an excuse more than have. Oh no, if I'm doing it, how I will eat. I will use what God gave me for me to get what I want. And God, at the end of the day, guess what? If you use it the way you're not supposed to use it, then you get sitting there asking God, why me? God, I can leave my family so soon. Then what can happen? Even if you don't have AIDS, and you just decide to divide yourself, your lifespan will reduce.
Right.
Because you're contacting different blood cells from different people. They're not all blood are compatible. That's the reality. That's why some people can be together 100 years. They can get
spiritually and more and certificate is not something.
Amy, why is it when all people live together?
Sleeping with everybody all over the place. You know how many demons you collecting in Africa? You know, we don't go to the spiritual now. Let's go. You already got your own demon that you sort of be praying out, or you sort of be doing deliverance for you collecting everybody.
You get a master territory demon?
No, I got no demon.
How can you call it me?
I'm a child of God. Let's see who
what you saying is true, bro. What you saying is true.
I separate myself from that demon from that bloodline.
Yeah. What you saying is true when it comes to the spiritual aspect. Every generation, every person or every generation that you connected to, they got in the spiritual part. And then you go to another person who is from a different region, different zone, different generation.
No, Mars, we better leave.
No, let me can pray for me.
Yo, hoodie man.
Yeah, good night.
You leaving? You gotta wear something. But yeah, Mars, just chime me a little bit and do our closing.
Yeah, so thank you, Amy. Thank you for the show. It was nice. We need to talk these things. Like I said, let's try to pull out the positive part so that we don't scare people. They don't run away from testing. Everybody go out and do the test. The better it becomes if you know your status. You know, they know how to treat yourself early. You know what to avoid. You know what kind of food to eat. You know what kind of medication to take. It will help. That's it from my end. Those who say that any way they get to survive, let them go ahead, but be careful.
I choose another means of survival. I'm sorry. But go ahead, Morris. Do you have your closing?
Yeah, I know it was a good one, but I just came to tell you that Amy is still around.
Huh?
I actually came on the show to say to Amy that I'm still around. I don't go nowhere. I'm still. Yeah.
No, I already gave everybody an excuse to the audience today before.
It just been a little crazy for me over time. But I mean, sometimes I'm trying to follow you guys. Most time you and your brother Toure, you're going at each other. You know, but I mean, it's a good thing for the platform to be alive. Even if it has to be one person to come on the show, and you always do that. You know, it's true that the platform can be alive. It's good. But on the issue, look. Liberia is not the only country that I got AIDS. There are other countries that a lot of people, say for Nigeria, even though the population wise cannot be compared, but over 2 million people got AIDS in the country. South Africa, people in South Africa, they just see it like a normal headache. For them, it's like a normal headache. And, you know, but that does not mean that we are happy because of AIDS in the country, and it's something that we should wish for upon our people. You know, the only thing that we can do is to put in those, needed mechanisms to that at least we can minimize the spread. You know, and one of the things that in Liberia we don't normally do is to do tests, and there are reasons to that.
Yeah,
people don't just go to the hospital and do AIDS. Even when you go to the hospital, they want to do AIDS tests. You don't want to, and sometimes
they don't want to know.
Huh?
They don't want to know. They kind of like they're scared or something.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason to that. We have a society where people just want to bully people for no reason. Imagine,
Mr. Kasama, Nigeria is 230 million. 200 million, 2 million, even anything to that number. 230 million people, you want to have But let's leave that. Let's consider our people. Let's put out the positive part. My people feel like we not plenty. Tell it for it. I know for the people not plenty. So no Nigeria get 2 million. Don't make it appear like that. Nigeria can swallow you 1 million times. They put there are 230 people, 230 million people. So don't compare your big. Maybe the people start feeling comfortable that they're no small.
You just took my time for no reason.
Man,
The small later I get. You've been on the show. The small later I get. You just won't take my time for no reason.
Don't compare population to different things, please. Don't compare all Nigeria.
That you come and tell me how to talk?
I'm not telling you how to talk. I'm suggesting you're different. I'm not demanding you. I'm suggesting to you.
Man, I'm not politics we're talking here, and I'm not Joe here and see and Boaka we're talking here. Oh man, I was trying to make a case. I say in Nigeria got almost 2 million people that got AIDS. Even though the population size, probably you were not listening to me say. I say even though the population size we cannot compare. South Africa, they got people that got AIDS. They almost like it's a headache for them in South Africa. No more headache. The point I'm making is that it's not a death trap. When you got AIDS, it's not a death trap. You can still live forever until probably God call you. But that in no way mean that we should wish AIDS, we should see the AIDS, the spread of AIDS to be something like normal thing in our society because it's not common. You probably will not listen to me. So, like I was saying, people need to go to hospital to do their test. For some of the reason, people scared because they don't want your name to be out there. Oh, the brother get AIDS. They may get AIDS. In America here, you can go for medical checkup, whatever problem. Only you and your doctor know. Have we reached to that point?
You don't have a HIPAA, something like
yeah,
that?
the HIPAA, have we reached to that point? So we as a people, as a government, we need to do this. On the aspect of people going against one another, having intercourse and stuff, sometimes even if you're not promiscuous, you're not someone that loving, so you can still get AIDS. Some that get through kissing.
Nah.
If somebody got so in more you kiss them, you can get AIDS. And sometimes we need to talk about these things. So that's what I always say. We should not just talk about the politics every blessed day. Sometimes these are things that we need to talk about. So yeah, kissing when somebody get caught in their mouth, you kiss them, you can get AIDS. So you see, but I just came to the end point. I think we need to find time to have these conversations, regularly, so that we can just, do the regular politics. Yeah, but I will just stop here for now. Just took me off guard.
Go ahead, Mr. Davis.
I was talking for 1 hour. I still got you off.
Wait, man. Mr. Nothing has changed.
Family part 2.
Go ahead.
Mr. Nothing has changed.
Yeah, I listened to everybody and thank you people for your contribution. But the president has to do more contribution within the environment as the government. You say we more. You get resources to go do we more. That we there enough for you. Don't pressure around the government to do it to increase the ministry money.
Mr. Davis, everything is not a government thing. If you want to sit there and not help your community, you're waiting for government, then.
But who is the government now?
Amen.
Who is the government?
The one that are taking.
I say we.
The one that are taking our money. I'm taking money from government in Liberia.
Okay, Mr. David, let's forget it. Continue.
Don't forget about that one. Amen. The way you sit down here, you're not going back to it now. So when you will go educate the people.
What are you telling me where I'm going?
But the platform is sitting on now. The platform
is what you're doing.
The platform is sitting on as educating people.
Now, all of them marquis. They listen to music, boom. That's all they listen at this point. So when you will go on the ground to carry a car to go to a very community and start getting.
No, that's not how you're doing it. Come on now.
The best people that can do the thing, our legislature, then they cut a budget and do awareness and buy more condoms within the society and do instead of them taking 16,000 and carry home.
You should buy more condoms.
Because the government need to pay people to do this work.
Mr.
The government care for people, they will do it. If they don't care for the people, they will continue to put the money in a pocket When they say agricultural break, they can't even go home. They don't want to pay them for agricultural break. They can't even go to their constituency to tell the people how it's going to be, how life's going to be.
Mr. David, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Man, doing closing by Esther. So we gotta go.
Mr. David, if you got your children or probably your brothers, don't you think it's an obligation upon you to teach them some of these things? You don't think so?
That question will go right back to you.
To me?
Who is the children for the government? They're not you and myself?
I say your children.
No, I said who the children for government? Like you and myself.
All right, thank you.
We are government children.
All right.
I can't take the money to eat, to put in one packet. You take it, go correct your children there.
All right, thank you.
The government is the father and the mother.
Okay.
So they need to do it. Nobody needs to do it for them. When they say health ministry, they say all the people, the statistics my brother read today, who it came from? It came from the social working area, the health ministry area. People that when they were testing very clinics. So government needs to increase more clinics to do this project. But in Liberia, a lot of people, when they say they're going to do a test, they can't do it. I don't care what you do. Because the first thing they say, that worry that can came in. They don't want to worry.
But I get it.
The first thing they say, worry that can came in. I'm going to do no a test. So the high looking. To me, what the government need to do now to apply job when you say around at the airport to do like COVID-19 in your know whatsoever they should do it to every bullet point. Anybody coming within the country, government should use more money than you and myself. You and myself will only interview our family. It will not affect large population. The only people that can do this thing that can affect large population is the government. And the government is the people that are taking our resources and money to sell to people, and they get the money, they put it in a pocket. Even agriculture, our senators or representatives, do they go home to go educate the people? No. They don't say nothing. They close their mouth. Their wives and children can come to America, they're okay. So they the one use that money they gave them to go educate people. The way I mean, we need to educate our own platform. Their platform, maybe they're not even hearing it there. So let me tell you the fact. When you will go to martial territory to go in front of people, that's not most of them are there. So government needs to do it.
Back to Senna. I reject it. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus.
Reality.
Don't get my people there. What's wrong with you?
I'm asking people for reality.
That's not reality.
Before they swallow Doma and go look for new boyfriend there, last time most of them get east. Before the army reach there, they say, oh, our sister come from America, most of them are back. Because so government need to use the money. They're selling our iron ore, they're selling our gold, they're selling our diamond. Let them use our money and go educate the people. Let them use our money and buy stuff that going to.
Mr. Davis. That's how we missed you.
For the whole community. No.
But if you feel that you've been absent, you've been missing this fiery burning of this show. Like, let me just chunk it, let that thing fall apart.
No, I was saying,
missing it. Welcome back.
I have rheumatism. They put me on, go to the hospital. They even put me on trauma. I say, guess what? I don't take it. That thing I real drug. I don't take it. I get a lot of them.
Of course.
If you're in Atlanta, I'm gonna show you somebody who can buy it from you. Then you say they get it, you can't take it, you can't keep it. Yeah, somebody.
They post you will put your address in the comment section. You know what?
Man, these are control medication. I don't know who get them. Mr. David. Mr. David, anyways, myself too, I miss you a lot. You know, why the shoe that we always come to cross-pollinate ideas, but some of your information is unfiltered. You're supposed to be on the mayor show. You're supposed to be on Pierre Morgan show. That show is supposed to appear on.
Melly, man. What you mean by that?
Pierre Morgan.
So what I said,
Pierre Morgan show. It's a show that you can go. You see how you see it. How you say it. And nobody can't twist your hand around and tell you, oh, no, don't say it that way. And Mr. David going out showing you fitting exactly. Mr. David, as soon as man reach out, make us scatter all. And man say that I see it. Nobody will fight him for it. That the man of view. But when you come here, when Mr. David want to put it on his side, and we say, no, Mr. David, don't say it like that. You know. But they put on his side, but they can say, oh no, don't do it like that. But they were sorry. The day Amy decide she'll put it there on censor. Amy that did it. Where you having a special program, I put there Amy on censor program. So they will get a special guest will be Jean David. But anyway, it was a great show. And this is a national call, and it couldn't have come any time better than now, especially with our brothers and many of our diasporan brothers, some of whom I would not want to mention, who have already orchestrated plans for this 30 December.
But you can't stop anything. We'll go in there. And we'll play. You can't stop anything. It's going on. All right. Huh?
Man, I don't know whether there's anything that can scare men, but the particular one is a wake-up call. And although hot spot in the country I already been earmarked, and we just ask our people out there to trek with cautions. They always say, don't allow your erection give you direction.
Hallelujah.
Don't allow that, because sometimes it will become your greatest regret.
Catastrophic.
And you'll not know how many persons attached to you until when something make you incapacitated. And that's the time you become, and you come to yourself to know that, oh, there are so many people. That's why I love the Canvey music. Say, so many people depend on me. So many people look up to me. So many people are calling on me. So God, don't let me go down. Even if I fall, don't allow me to stay there. Raise me up. So many people are depending on us. Let us make sure we live a healthy life. And they say your health is your wealth. Our Liberian people, nothing in nothing, yeah. The only sickness. And sometimes the money for some of our sisters who are out there who think that, you can get your full money and go buy Chinese skincare the next morning. That Chinese skincare, every day tearing. Sometimes you go there, they see they say you buy it, you see there you go, they see they may get very man tear it. So you should know everything is fragile, but your life, that help that you carry, is a precious gift that you must seriously protect. Let us see this as a national call. Let us all move with caution. Let us encourage each other, and let us promote a healthy environment. Just how John Safar is cleaning up the city over there.
Oh my God!
And making Monrovia, the city of Monrovia, a very beautiful place.
Making Monrovia great again.
Yeah, making Monrovia. Let us keep it up like that. Batarabo. But man, now you don't want the topic again for you will keep it for Saturday. So when you want to hide behind no dirty things, then you say, oh, I'm a traditional man. You want to hide behind religion and things to do your stuff. But we'll keep it for Saturday, Amy. So if you come across the show, just make sure you share it, leave a comment, and come on Saturday so that we can discuss the issues. Because Saturday we'll go on filter. Amy says Saturday for Saturday we're going on filter. So today I told for the first time I informed
you can introduce you on filter. Then when you start, you say no, don't go that way.
Yeah, that
you can start putting restriction
on. Go wrong. On Saturday we'll go on filter. We'll not have anything that will come in. Also, get how we see it. Say, guys, you see it. I will talk it. So we'll see it and we talk it. Get how we see it on Saturday. So come on Saturday and let's get the education.
Amen. So
women can get high desire for sex. Let me do that one with you. And we call it nymphomania.
That's a prelude for the topic.
Nymphomania. Women can get high desire, and then you know how to control that one. So just know that not only men can feel horny and be a bunch of horny men running all around the place, they get women too who can be very uncontrollable. You can't able to control them, but it's a disorder. It's a problem that didn't say they don't even know where it's coming from. So, but come on Saturday, we go share that knowledge with you. Thank you, Amy.
I will appreciate it. So, thank you everyone for coming tonight, for watching us. And so, all Liberian people, all of you who've been on these little, streets, fries or whatever, and think that now that $50, oh, they win at this one, yo, oh, they win at that one, no. Your life is better than that one night stand. Okay, so maybe you've been doing it. You got a little bit of money and God bless you, you don't have it. Turn that money into something, do business. Buy something. I just give you a testimony of somebody here tonight who did something like that. And guess what? She started with a humble beginning, right? Starting cool with putting on her hair, running here and there. Guess what? She have her own stores and stuff, and then people working for her. Now, if she was gonna be saying that, oh, I'm too good, I graduated from LU, so the best thing is to sleep with men and get this money and not do little business, and the way her friends were laughing at her for doing that, for buying her little cool whip jar and tying cool with her and putting it in there, freezing it and putting it on her head to sell it. Or saying that, and they think it was something wrong with that. They're laughing at her. They rather be something with these men, people, husbands. And some of them have their boyfriends and stuff, but people, husband, people, and no one and two, people, wives, you know, and those are the kind of thing when, and in no way, maybe other people may be saying it in a judgmental way, but sometimes when it's me, when I'm saying these things, I'm saying it out of, you know, love and education, right? Because I want you to know that there is something bigger out there that you can do with your life than just doing that. And I know there's this African mentality that we have to be getting it from the men. That's where, if that's your husband, that's your source of getting it, that's different, right? Then you've been a single person or young girl coming up and you think the only way you should get it and you can survive is to do that. No, that is not it. And there are a lot of things our forefathers and mothers did back in the days that we're not doing today. Why should we continue down on that road? You know, if other people are coming out of that, and that, like I said, my sister story that I just gave you, that's not the only one I've seen. I seen another video on the social media the last time. This girl too, they were laughing at her, making fun of. She sell cool, Brother Emmanuel, cool, rice, beans, you know, with it in the cup, right? She go and buy it and come and sit and they were laughing at her. But guess what? In the evening, she finished her money, she gets dressed, she clean up, she something. She knows going out sleeping with men and giving them money, going to nobody know that she's selling those things. She looks just like even better than them, and she feel good because that's her own money she's spending on her. She was saying it in a video, and her business is just growing and growing and growing. So it's not just one person, it's the choices you're making. And people trying to hide behind poverty. We know the country are everywhere in Africa. So the other people who took the low chances to do what they're doing, who are not who don't have no rich people and stuff, you think they are less human, you are less human than them? You think they got 6 horns on their heads, on their foreheads, and you don't? No. It's the choices that we make in life that in us up. You can turn lemon into lemonade. If you say you want to sit, if you decide to let that lemon stay there and go bad because there's no food there, and how would I use lemon to do something? Oh, there's no water. Guess what? Somebody who got a sponsor, who is innovative, who want to do something for themselves, they'll use that lemon, turn it into a lemonade, and get a lemonade stand. The next thing you know, guess what? They got a whole stand out that's selling other stuff. You will not grow if you don't start. You look at like $100 or $50 and you order my, oh, how much this would do? Some people are starting with $25, $20, and they make it bigger. So now we're talking about is this big old number, they call it, like Emmanuel said, they're not testing everybody in Liberia. So we know for sure that number is less than what Liberia has right now. Because I doubt it if they are testing 5.7 million people, almost 6 million people. No, they are not. If they did, trust me, that number would be way higher than that. This enjoyment. You can enjoy protecting your life, not just doing those things and want to be lazy and get it the easier way with your life involved. You know, your life is at risk. You're doing it with your life, you know. You cannot do that. You have to think about something and say, oh, my life is better than this. You know, they say, formula, what's that paper? What he's saying? Bread don't pray for long fellows. He can pray for long life, right? As long as he's living, his fellows
The
will
fellow
grow.
will grow like Jim Dopo.
But if you go praying for long fellas overnight, guess what? That when you die, that fellas is of no use. You see, so you see what I'm saying here. So we shouldn't say, oh, because it's not a death sentence now. Yeah, it's not a death sentence now when you have the money to treat it. The treatment is not there for ordinary people like that yet. It's there. But if you don't have that money, if you go in sleeping with people to get money or doing other stuff to get money, and some of those things, some of you who have it, we know. People go out there and bring it to you. Those are not the people we're talking about. And you who are doing that, you just going out there for your little 2-second pleasure. And you're not thinking about people you got home, your family, your wife, or your husband, or your son, because I'm just want a man alone I'm doing that. You're not thinking about those people you go out there and you bring it home to them. Because your little selfish desire for that, whatever it is. Since you want to be nasty, like I said, wear condom. Why are you going like this? You sleeping with all these people there, all you something you think you have the liberty to just leave it like that and just go? Then what about the people that you're harming? Do you have any conscience at all? But some people don't, right? So, but we hope and pray. That's why the things, well, maybe that would be our topic on Saturday too, or from that. That's what the things they call a cheating partner. That is my pet peeve. Not because of anything else, but when I think about those things.
I
No,
say
seriously, I'm very serious.
I see thing about sweet people being everything.
I know so many people, like not just in America, that those things happen to. But I know one lady, that personally my sister friend, that her husband was doing it, and she went to the hospital to do a different thing. They told this woman she had HIV, and she didn't even know where she got it from. The only place she could think about is her husband doing something wrong. And and when he finds out, he was scared of something the woman, and her only thing was her daughter that she was thinking about. And blessfully, they did that little girl something, and she was free from it, but she had it along with him. That was the most traumatizing thing as a child that I know. That's what stuck in my head. Like, oh, so these things you can be trying to protect yourself and you still get it because of the person you're with.
You can see.
That was just something that just traumatized me from then on to my adult life now. That is why. Maybe, people, when people talking about these things, some people, why you don't like that? Why people don't understand where people come from. People don't understand what people have seen, right? To have these kind of mindsets. But that's my testimony. This is where I come from with that, beliefs and stuff that I hit that. It's not so much about, something, but there are things there that is a risk to you spiritually, because as that fool going out there with his or her selfish self and doing that, whoever that person has 1,000 person or whatever person that person slept with, as they sleep with that person, they got everything and they're bringing it home to you too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just, it's a lot of things that is involved, but when people are not selfish and not so something that, but that little second and meaning that it can be something for them, the thing is all the way to the end of the world. If one of them would think about those things, they would put us. Now, I'm not saying people are perfect.
Keep some for Saturday.
I'm not saying people are perfect, but at least you would do something that would protect people around you. That's what I'm saying. That's what we're saying. We're not saying it because, we are any better than you. We don't have those mindsets, or we are any better than you. We will not. No, that's not it. It's a form of education. It's a form of awareness. It's a form of letting, you're my brothers, you're my sister. I have to. Something. I know some of you, when you hear it, you don't like to hear it. You want the next thing, you want to throw insults and stuff. That's fine. Whoever needs to hear will hear it, and something. Mr. Director, we'll talk to the government. Of course, Ministry of Health. That's what we say all the time. We say that you do, that's something. But guess what? Because of people irresponsible behavior, guess what? Another problem have added to the government budget list, right? Because that costs money. It's not cheap to do those things. Why we still talking about other things that we need to be doing? People irresponsible behavior have another thing to add up onto that. So it's not just one person, it's every one of us business, Mr. Davis, that we need to do something about it. I don't need to go to Marshall territory to have these things that I can talk to somebody from where I'm sitting in my living room and they can hear me in Liberia. I don't have to through the radio or internet or something like that.
They will say your stomach full.
I know they will say that, but
That
there are some other people with open minds. They have some people that just stuck up in their behavior. They always want to justify it. They always want to something, you know. So you can save everybody, right? But you can save some people. So that's all you can focus on. So thank you guys for coming, for being here. Oh wow, Tiray, you end up in the comment section. I knew that's what was gonna happen.
He joined George. He joined George to be.
Well, at least he's not on the mind in the show while he's in the comment section.
No, George. I don't know, man.
Good night, you guys. Thank you all for coming. Continue to share this show. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. We appreciate you. We really do. And for always coming to listen to us. Continue to share.
I have a prayer request. Let's pray that Mr. David doesn't go to LeBron until the trauma don't finish. Sing and go carry the people.
Thank you so much. We'll see you guys. Guys willing tomorrow.
Yeah.